Hello, friends, fibersmiths, and fellow adventurers, and welcome to the Hodgepodge Tavern. I'm your DM Card, and we're stepping through a portal to the infinite planes. Let's discover our forgotten memories. Alongside you, we have our players in a slightly different order today. So we'll start with you now.
Hello, I am Philip, and I'm playing D, the Tiefling Wizard. And to my left, I have.
Hi, I'm Josh. No, I'm not Josh.
Hello.
I'm sitting in Josh's seat. I'm Alex, and I'm playing Sprite, the Fairy Paladin. Happy Ides of March, everyone. Is it a happy day? I don't know. Oh, but it's a day.
Depends if you're Roman.
True.
Hello, I'm Kyle. I am playing Spike. Focus.
Focus today.
And he is an amazing character. Awesome. Did a special about him. Should listen to it. That was a special episode. Yeah, that's me. I'm good.
And I'm Kim. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Brady, a changeling monk.
And unfortunately, we don't have Josh here today, but we thought we'd power on through because it's been a couple of weeks since we've managed to put anything out, so it's good to keep the ball rolling.
The long day in my Dungeons and Dragons.
So, let's stumble into the dark of it. Kyle, have you got a summation for us this week?
Did I say yes?
You did.
So, since we've been off for quite a while, I thought it'd be a good idea to just have a general recap and then an episode-specific recap of what happened last time. Starting with the general recap, our band of adventurers had, some time ago, awoken on the banks of the River Styx, with all their memories forgotten. They struggled through the hellish landscape of Avernus until they found some form of civilization, meeting all sorts of interesting people along the way. One of them, Hersham, the king of the goblins, offered the use of his portal to the grand city of Sigil, if the party helped him out with a few issues, which they did. Sigil was important because it was the center of everything, where one can find whatever one wished for, including answers to pressing questions, because as the party slowly found out, they had been living very interesting lives before their unfortunate river dip. Sigil was a place to find out more, as all of them were members of the city's different factions. The first major discovery was Crows, a bard who found her fellow bandmates in the place they were last performing in. Then came the muscle wizard D, who found out that he had a wife, a home, a job, and a suicide note waiting for his return. Ever so slightly related to D, he said, looking at the camera very sarcastically, was the bard Link, or at least Link's past, because in D's old laboratory the party found Link's father, or at least his father's soul trapped in a jar, which caused quite a bit of tension that took a little interparty diplomacy to solve.
Stepfather.
Technically, it's not that father.
Relation.
Technically.
Relation. Important relation.
Jada.
The next major revelation came with Spike after his visit to Sigil's prison, because he had apparently been a member of the Executioners, the faction of Sigil that operated the prison. There he found many interesting things about himself, namely that he was that the marks on his face indicate him a slave from the bladeling city of Zoranar. In the meanwhile, his fellow monk Brady had previously discovered her ability to shapeshift, and had found that she also had a distantly remembered affinity for acting and performing. Along with this came the question of who exactly she was. And then there was Sprite, the fairy out of the pool, the impulsive and headstrong, sometimes leader of the band, who was finding Sigil a city of vexing people. Her past had been carved into her, quite literally, her body bearing names she only faintly remembered of people she had once known. In a rare helpful moment, the leader of her faction aided her in remembering who these people could have been, and after some investigation, they were likely all dead. After going, and that is kind of where we are as characters and what we've discovered about ourselves. And so, to recap exactly what happened the last episode. After going through many interesting adventures in Sigil, including a botched date by Link, a hookup with Dee's totally not a drug dealer friend, and stage performance by Brady, the team reunites with Spike, who just got out of prison. Definitely a man who doesn't need a prison nickname. The Amnesiac Avengers having been assembled, the party head off to complete the job they signed up to wrangle some out-of-control demon dogs owned by a rich noble. Said noble lived in one of the largest buildings the party had seen thus far, and seemed well defended by walls covered with razor vines, because nothing said keep out like poison ivy that can also cut you to pieces. Also, there were guards, only 2 of them though, which might speak well of the protected qualities of dangerous vegetation. The person who owned this mansion was Lady Zadara, an imposingly large woman, the tower of the party, physically, mentally, and financially. Definitely financially. She came off as aloof on first impression, merely ordering the party to get the job done and not damage the property while doing so. Further probing got some useful information, mainly that the dogs avoided light and favored darkness. With all that, the party decided to plan, which was overall surprising to go in as non-violently as possible. Mainly through Sprite's influence, this decision was taken to see if they could handle the demon dogs without killing them. The party returned to the guards to find out more info and possible tools to use, as the out-of-control demon dogs were being held in a very dark maze made up of razor vines. In that interaction, they came to learn that Urin was the person to talk to if they wanted light. Quite literally, as Urin turned out to be a lantern archon, a type of celestial being who was currently the fancy light piece illuminating the mansion's main hall. Bright and Brady convinced him rather easily to join the party, with Brady finding it intriguing how a creature such as him was able to construct its identity. In the meanwhile, the boys headed off to the market, because a part of the plan called for a live goat to act as bait.
Right.
Once all these ingredients had been gathered, it was time to throw them into the pot. The team entered the dark maze, and Urin was immediately useful in lighting up the area. Taking flight, Sprite scouted out and mapped the maze. The first aim was Spike, who led the goat bait, successfully distracting 2 of the demon dogs. Then came D, who found the Alpha's doghouse and saw something had been poisoning a dog's food. To confirm this, the other members investigated the other doghouse and saw the same thing, managing to bring back the food bowls. In the meanwhile, the goat distraction was wearing down at about the same rate as dogs consumed said goat, eventually running out. With dogs' attention on the party fully, they managed to use a clever trick called running away as fast as possible, while Urine was used as a warding light. In the end, the party suffered minor damage and didn't even hit the dogs. The sacrifice of Mr. Goat was greatly appreciated. Returning to Lady Zadara, the party triumphantly announces a success and finds out it was all a setup, something they had suspected slightly after finding out the food bowls. She had informed them that it was a test of aptitude and ability, to see if they were the right sort of people to be hired to do whatever task she could concoct. Not many appreciated being played, but as it stood, Lady Zadara is quite possibly the most powerful person in the party had met so far. And that is where we stand.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Very concise.
That was beautiful.
So, we return in Lady Zadara's chamber,
Ooh.
and she looks down on each of you and says, well, should you find yourself in any need of further work, I have a business associate, you could say, who would greatly appreciate your help. I fund him financially. He is a tad eccentric, quirky. I am sure you will find out. If you wish to find anything further to do, he will be the best one to look up. His name is Yelem.
Yelem.
Yelem. You can find him somewhere between the Hive and the Lower Ward. He's got a large, run-down tower. It won't be particularly hard to miss. And I understand that you plan to take Urine with you on your adventures.
Only if he wishes to come.
We're not taking him anywhere. He wants to join us.
Well, his will is his own. I have not been keeping him here.
Does he serve you in that kind of respect, or is he in service to you?
He came here with my 2 guards, and he seems to have been happy, but if he wishes to go with you, then that is his prerogative.
We sure would like the company.
Well, you have my blessing.
If I may be bold to ask, my lady, what is it that you do exactly?
I am a financier. I have many projects on the go with many individuals. I think that is probably all you'll need to know.
Sprite's gonna do like a comedy wink.
I see.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, if ever we, of course, if you seek our patronage, forgot how. If they're your patron, you serve them right.
They would
You would be.
patronize us.
Yeah.
Yes. But not patronize
Right.
you.
Yeah,
Give us patronage.
give you patronage. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, if you have need of our services, obviously
Oh,
contact us.
I shall be in touch.
But in the meantime, I suppose
sounds
we will
great.
have to meet Yellen.
Yellen.
Oh, Yellen.
Big tower, you said. Hard to miss?
Hard to miss. It's in the Hive District.
Okay.
I feel like we've been past it at some point.
Yeah, I sort of have something in my mind.
Well, I am a busy woman.
Of course, we wouldn't want to keep you. All right.
Well, let us know if there's anything else that you need. We'll be around for a little while.
Excellent. Furthering Yelen's experiments would probably be the best use of your time on my front, at least.
All right.
Sounds weird and maybe slightly dangerous. I'm in.
One last thing, my lady. In the future, there is a meeting between several of the major faction heads. What, if I may, is your opinion on said meeting?
I'm unsure as to what they are colluding towards, but I'm sure there's something to benefit from it.
I see. Thank you for your insight.
I can't quite remember. Did we get paid? Did we get
I
paid?
think we get paid when we go back.
God
Can't
will
remember.
have your
No, the
reward money.
right. Good.
All right.
That's a good question.
Laters.
Goodbye.
Walk out.
And you find Yoren floating around outside. I think you left him there when you went in to see the Dara, and he sort of hovers on down and bobs in front of you excitedly.
I'm gonna stretch out my hands, see if he'll come in.
And he'll float in, and you can feel him, the light coalesce around your hands and said,
Hi.
"Hey, how's it going?"
Good. Yeah, we're good. I think we're in a good place. Thanks for helping us.
Hey, no worries.
You okay? You happy to come with us?
Yeah, I mean, it would be fun to find a new sort of purpose.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, you're always welcome with us.
Perfect. Shall I just sort of bob along with you?
Yeah, if you need to chat, feel free to just, touch me. or
Pop
something.
ourselves on the shoulder. Gotcha.
That's fine.
No worries. And he sort of flips up and out of your hands.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on out of here then.
Yo, Cog.
Yes.
The international symbol.
Yes, I.
Interstellar.
And he sort of reaches down to a belt that he has and he pulls out a pouch, and you can see him open it up, pick it about, pull a tie string, and hand it over.
Here. How much do I find in there?
There is, I believe it's 200 gold pieces.
No extra for achieving the side objectives.
The side objectives were the extra work that you may entreat from this. Well, yeah. So, you come on by whenever. I'm sure Lady Zara will have some work later on.
Question for you. The lady seems a very rich and, I assume, coming with said wealth, influential person, yet she only seems to have you two as guards.
Only the people that don't have a lot going on in the head would be brave enough to cross with Zadara.
I assumed as much, but still, it is a very dangerous city.
Yes.
You have roving bands of killers going around, murderers, people who don't really much care about. Yeah,
The
I was
Harmonium
curious.
patrol the Ladies' Ward. Then, combined with us, the Razorvine, and I'm sure soon again the Mastiffs, based off of the work that you've done, we should be in good working order again.
I see. I was merely curious to where she really stands. Someone as powerful as her is probably a good friend to many interesting people.
Yes, I would probably say so.
Do you ever see many bladelings coming in and out of this manor?
Not exceptionally.
But you have seen some.
One, perhaps two over my time here.
Interesting. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
See you around.
They won't wave.
Right, doesn't expect anyone to do anything we can figure now.
40 gold. 40 gold. 40 gold.
Thank you.
And 40 gold to Link.
Nice. I wonder if Josh is watching from home. Hi, Josh. 40 gold.
40 gold to Josh, if you're there.
Let's go. I don't trust that lady. I don't trust her one bit.
You don't trust her? Oh, I thought she was perfectly nice.
I believe she is
Shady.
far more capable than we are in the game of politics, but
Mm.
that is
Mhm.
probably her realm. Wealth brings, well, that amount of wealth brings its equate level of influence.
I think you're just intimidated by strong
Strong women.
figures,
Mm-hmm.
Say what you say.
to be honest.
When she sends us to our deaths, I'll be like, I told you so.
That'll be a glorious moment for
Yeah.
you, D.
Yeah.
If she does, she might pay well.
That is true. We do need coin. But without knowing her, where her fingers, in which pies she has her fingers in.
There's gotta be some big pies.
Mhm.
Perhaps if we do not want to seem too desperate to earn her patronage, maybe we can hold off meeting Yelim and pursue other objectives. I'm sure we have other answers that we are searching for. I kind of like glance at Sprite in other places that can be found other places.
Mm. Sounds good to me.
We do still need money.
We do, but we need money here. We don't need money where we're going. But of course, that is a decision to be made communally.
What do we think?
I'm just real curious about this girl of unicorns.
I mean, even if it doesn't give us any answers, it just sounds
It does sound real interesting, doesn't
kind
it?
of cool.
Mm. Where was that again?
In the Beastlands, in the
In the Beastlands. That's right.
on the first level.
I feel like.
Yeah.
What else was in the Mount Celestia? There was a couple of things. Oh, that's right. These cure for his affliction.
Oh yeah.
Potential
So if we want the
That might be
drugs,
quite
we go to my homeland.
But if we want
want-
the anti-drugs, yeah.
We go to your homeland. So now is your decision. You get to choose the path that you want to take.
I don't mind.
One
I'm
may be more
joking.
profitable than the other. Just saying.
Nah, you've already made a decision, right?
What?
You're not going to carry on, are you?
With what?
With the, with the stuff.
Not until I don't need it anymore.
Alright. Speaking of which, I still have it.
You want to keep it?
Oh, I dropped something.
I have it now.
Ah.
Oh dang.
I don't know if I can
no.
be trusted.
Oh no,
Alex
the
can't.
drugs.
She would drop those drugs in the water real quick.
Oh no, your drugs, they're broken.
They broke.
I'm dead now.
I'll keep hold of them for now. And I won't ask you to say please next time I've learned my lesson.
Appreciate it. We did have Mechanus as well. So there's several options.
Yeah.
And Batopia? So that's where Link's
Yes, that's-
music college is,
That's
is that
Link's
right?
college.
Mm.
Perhaps we head to some place where we can achieve concrete results. I do say curing the with affliction might be more useful to all of us in the long run.
I know. And it will make him a lot nicer to be around.
Does sound like a really proactive thing we can do.
One can
Yeah.
hope.
Well, it might not be the drugs causing the attitude, but
At
Well,
least
there's
we
only one way to find out.
If drugs are to be blamed about attitudes, you're all on drugs as well.
I mean, the drug of adrenaline of exercise is where I get my attitude from.
That to yourself.
God.
That's what active people say, right? Is it the kind of shit? I've been done exercise in like a long time.
I'm just high on life, man.
I don't
Those
like, dude.
endorphins.
God. Oh my God.
It
Please,
does feel really weird playing an able-bodied person, actually, now that I think about it.
please transform to Surfer Bro. That suits it way more than.
I'm just high on life, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he just changes for a second. Says that.
Bruh.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is the plan?
Sprite's gonna zoom up into the air with the arm up. I vote Mount Celestia.
Where did the acting?
I
show go
also
to?
Mount Celestia, man.
I'm happy either way.
It is an objective. I'm happy.
Then let's
Where's
do it.
Link?
Oh,
Link's gone home.
There was a beautiful maiden over there.
He needs to come back from his failure.
He's still licking his wounds after that. He said he didn't care how it.
The wounds was not what I was hoping I would lick.
Good God.
There we go. There's the one witty retort that was requested.
Josh requested,
I
yeah.
need an adult rating on this now.
We've already got a disclaimer.
Sprite, you discovered that the acting troupe went somewhere. Where did they go? Was
Oh, Batopia.
Was it Bitopia?
Yeah, it was the same place where, yeah, that music college was, I think. Not the not the actual college, but I think that was it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Batopia. The Aeon acting troupe.
How are Bitopia and Mount Celestia connected in any way? Are they like adjacent, or I mean, I know that there are like
Portals
doors
everywhere.
and portals and.
I'm guessing
Oh,
everywhere
I
is
know.
almost connected to everywhere else. Just finding the right door.
Who do we know that would know?
Not
There
her
were-
again.
No, she's too expensive.
Mm.
Kylie, no.
There were some instructions in you're definitely not a drug dealer friend. Told us how to get to Mount Celestia,
Yeah,
right?
we need to go to that horse, that big horse.
Oh, and put the diamond gem in.
Mm.
That's the right size, right?
Yeah.
Well, that might. Where's the horse?
It's just north
Oh,
of
it's
the
down
fest
there.
hall.
Yeah. It is rather noticeable on the map.
That's a big old horse.
Big old horse.
Does it have detailed genitalia?
Mm.
I don't have
It's
my
a
glasses
female
on.
horse.
We need an
I
amber.
mean,
An amber that size. Is it worth us going to have a look at the statue?
Probably, yeah.
We could do a recce and
Let's
yeah.
do a recce.
And the market will be sort of on the way back anyway, if we want to.
Yeah. No more goats. So.
No, I was thinking we need to buy an amber.
I mean, I have some
That
amber
curry was delicious.
It really was.
in my
Y'all
bag.
are the worst.
Yeah.
That goat was sweet. I'm gonna miss it.
The curry was sweet as
It
well.
was a
The
good
curry
one.
was sweet as well.
Wow.
Those ate well.
Wow.
Oh, I'm a bit peckish. We could grab another one on the way. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
to the
I
horse.
won't stop you.
Okay, so you'll have to travel down.
Question.
Yep.
Are there what's like transportation like in the city?
Largely walking. You can pay. What are they called?
Yeah, there's like. There, you did mention that once before.
Yeah, there were individuals that will sort of carry you.
Neat.
Has anyone invented the wheel?
I mean, they've invented the wheel, but these are very
Narrow streets, I guess.
cobbled streets. So yeah, you can get a caravan that will sort of carry you as
Yeah, cool.
one of those huts, and they lift you up on their shoulder.
Palanquin bearers.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what they're kind of called.
Pelican.
Something like that.
I think we walk. We just walk briskly.
I was just curious if there was like,
Fast
Maybe.
travel.
yeah. Yes. Can I get a carriage?
Lost graces.
Is there a suspicious looking bonfire?
So, to head down that way, you'll have to head through the market ward. So can somebody roll me a d20, please?
6.
6. You pass through uneventfully through the market ward, and you find yourself going to the Guildhall Ward as you head towards the Trioptic Nick Epona statue.
Ah, yeah.
And as you approach it, this monument is absolutely breathtaking. It stands 200 feet tall.
200?
200 feet tall.
Okay, now.
And the base...
What is a female?
The base itself spans a good 60, 70 feet.
How big is the horse's gem?
As you look, you can
Where did you
see
put the gem?
that this horse has 3 gems, each of which are fist-sized,
Nice.
Of course they are.
mounted upon its head. I do have a nice little image.
Oh.
Oh, that's a,
Oh, it's a 3-eyed
Oh
horse.
my god, it's huge.
that's
It's
a
like Statue of
big
Liberty.
horse.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the Trioptic Nick Epona.
Very good.
Nice.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Trioptic Nicki Minaj.
No.
I'm gonna call it from now on.
You can find...
It's someone else.
What you do notice that on the base platform are 3 squares, each of which are the same color as each of the gems mounted on the head of the statue. One is red, one is green, and one is yellow.
It's a traffic light.
Would it be fair to assume that depending on which gem you use, you go to a different place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Smart.
Does it look like it's a very commonly used roadway thing? Is there like a portal opening
Is there
up
a
every
queue?
now and then? Yeah, is there a queue? There are like active people coming in and out.
It's not so common as like you can stand there for an hour and you'll maybe see one person use one of the pockets.
So it's people know about it and it
Mm.
happens, but it's not common.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just wondering because like we may be able to ask other people.
Use theirs.
Where does that go?
We
Yeah.
may need to come back.
Yeah.
If we,
Yeah.
what happens when someone uses it? The gem goes in the middle or whatever.
They hold the gem whilst on the platform.
And And it takes them.
and it takes them.
Cool.
If we did look to see how they do it, maybe see the exact type of gem that they're using. If anyone is using one that is the amber gem, I'll try to stop them before they use it and be like, hey, and see if they stop.
Where did you get that?
Wait a minute.
Roll me a D100. We'll see what the next person is going to be.
Look. 45.
Oh,
45.
good one.
So, the next person that comes, they seem to hold a large green gem in their hand, and they step on the green platform.
Hey, wait a minute.
Sort of take a step back from the platform, and
I approach them without looking, like I'm gonna steal the jam or rob them or hit them. Like, how's it going?
this is a halfling.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, do I know you?
That's a difficult question. You may, but I don't think so.
I mean, you don't look familiar.
Brilliant. Whereabouts are you going? I saw you were using the green gem. Where does the green gem take you?
Elysium.
Elysium, is it? Elysium. You have business in Elysium, have you?
Yes, I'm visiting my grandmother.
Oh, that is brilliant. Do you mind me asking, how do you go about getting those gems?
I mean, this one specifically is passed down from my family. But
Oh, that's cool.
you know, we come and go and visit whenever we get the chance to.
I'm gonna zoom over. Hey, Dee.
Hi.
Hey, who's your friend?
Oh, he was about to say his name.
Bumbersnuff.
Bumbus.
Listener. I'm gonna reach out and shake his hand. I'm Sprite. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna try and give a little winning smile.
I'm D. I appreciate you being nice because it doesn't happen very often in this place. We're new, and we're trying to get one of the amber gems
Right.
to go to Mount
Celestia.
Celestia. You don't happen to know someone that has one for rent, or where we can buy one?
I mean, if you're looking for gems, you can probably find some in the marketplaces. Alternatively, I mean, there's a couple of people that sell portal keys specifically.
Oh, portal key sales people. Where can we find those? We are new. Oh, well, sorry about all the
We're
questions.
hopeless.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. Let me double check.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go into my backpack and get out my chunk of amber that I carry around with me.
It's a bit small.
Is it?
Isn't it like just a little bit in your...
It's just a little bit too small.
Is it? Now there's a chunk and then there's a bit that I wear.
Nice.
It's like your
Yeah.
medallion of your Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Malakeke? Makaleke?
Mieliki.
Mieleke?
Yeah, likey.
Mieliki. I've written it down, but I had to transfer my notes.
Lost your note.
I lost my notes because of my stupid thing.
I think, yeah. I definitely remember the little bit you had in your headband.
Yeah, I wear it on my forehead.
Because the one you had was burned, wasn't it? The one that you wear around your neck.
No, that's the amulet.
It doesn't have amber on it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Let me check on my thing. Other possessions.
I took quite good notes at the beginning. Let's see. Nope. Amulet scorch mark. Amber and bone horn attached.
I've got it written down, a chunk of amber.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Chunk of amber. I got that here too. Yeah. But don't know how big it is.
Is it fist sized?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to find
Even if
out.
it's your fist, it's still small.
I'm tiny little fists. Like one of those cartoons, like
Yeah.
Let me at him.
Someone just put holes in your head.
I felt quite nice.
Well,
I got a bit of
we I mean we've all got some spending money at the moment, so I'm sure getting a chunk shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is.
What's
I'll
that
have to
link?
look it up later.
Oh, you're gonna buy it for us? Oh, nice.
Generous donation.
So nice.
It's okay. Well, if you let us know later on,
Yeah.
just a bit of information about this or that.
But I'm assuming this is not the right type of amber.
It is not large enough now.
So it's the size that matters.
It is the
Aha.
size that matters.
Can we like duct tape another piece of amber to it and make it the right size, or does it have to be one whole?
It would have to be
amber?
one whole gem.
That sucks.
Listen, Bumbus, now we've taken you too much of your time already. Granny's full. Your tea's getting cold. One last question. So you got the green gem, you got the amber gem. What's the last gem? Where does it go to? Do you know?
Yeah, the ruby gem.
Yeah, the ruby one.
That heads us to.
Hell.
It is red. Careless.
One of the prime material planes.
Prime material, is it?
Oh, interesting. Now, let's say you were visiting your grandma with like a couple other family members. Would you each have to have a little gem, or can y'all just hold hands? Or
Yeah, if you hold hot hands and you go through the portal together.
that's so lovely.
And then on the way back, you use the gem on whatever the other side is. Same gem.
Well, not really.
It will be different on the other side.
Or
It may
just
not be the
suppose
same
depending
key.
on where
These
you
ones
go.
are all one way. You gotta
Okay.
find the other portals to get back.
Okay.
Do people come back from the Beastlands? Are they?
Beastlands.
Smart
No.
Celestia.
Oh, Celestia.
Oh, Jesus.
Not Celestia.
Yeah,
people-
probably. It's a pretty nice place from what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Probably nice than here. So.
We don't want to stay there anyway.
Perhaps we can find a merchant that goes back and forth.
Ooh, good idea.
But anyway, thank you for your time.
No worries. And he'll step on to the portal and you'll hold the gem. You'll
See you
pull it up,
later, Bumbus. No.
and
It was alright.
portal opens up below him and he goes. Whoosh.
Didn't ask for anything.
He actually like almost smiled at me. I must be getting better.
Maybe I need to do the introductions.
Yeah, maybe.
Then you could come in second.
It's real curious because you're so nice and friendly.
I know, right? I know.
Maybe this just isn't the city for you.
It's
No,
your demeanor.
I don't think so. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, so friendly. People just don't know what to do with her.
Maybe I should try being grumpy, like sigil people. just go around like
Frowning.
everything's crap. Oh, the skin crunch.
You have to say worse words.
Yeah,
Even worse.
bum.
You must call Bumbus.
Perhaps we can work on this along the way.
Okay.
Awesome.
Where to next,
And we need a
folks?
different advisor.
I say we go to the market. Let's go shopping.
Look for some amber?
Yeah.
I like it.
Right.
go.
So you're heading to the market.
Le
the Great
Grand
Bazaar.
Bazaar.
Awesome. So, as you head there, at this point, it's coming into sort of late peak, coming into the cycle that starts anti-peak. So it's getting quite late now. So you see a few places that are starting to pack up. But you are able to find a gem merchant.
Well, those guys do that. Can I try and find someone that goes in between Mount Celestia and here regularly?
Okay. Roll me an investigation check. We'll see if you're able to find one.
15.
15. So you managed to grab one just as they're packing away. He sort of looks and he says, "What can I do for you?"
What did he sell?
He sells cured meats.
Looking at it, and I guess that's what beast is that?
Well, it's a bear.
Never seen one before. From Mount Celestia.
Yes,
You travel there regularly.
relatively regularly. The food's good there. It creates good animals.
Regular enough. How do you get back from Mount Celestia?
Well, there's a couple of portals. The one that I head through is in the Nectar of Life. Takes you through to the Hall of Records.
And what was the key?
Wow. Are you buying anything?
How much for, say, 5 days of bear meat?
5 days of bear meat. About 2-3 gold.
I'll take that.
So, a very pleasant memory.
Oh, Christ.
Fuck. We ain't got none of those.
We might need to visit somewhere nice first.
I mean, Mount Celestia is pretty nice.
Hopefully it'll be nice enough. Thank you for your service.
No worries. Here's your bear meat.
Thank you. 5 days of bear meat.
Yes.
Nice. It was nectar. What was it?
Nectar of Life.
Interesting.
So, down to the gem merchant. And you come across an individual by the name of Kegel Bright.
Kegel.
Look right. Very good. With a K. Is that the Kegel with a K? Yeah.
Wow, Jordan. What can I do for you today?
Giant fucking horse.
Before we
statue.
engage in role-playing, I've just realised Elysium is in the Beastlands, isn't it?
Elysium and Beastlands are two
Elysium.
different places.
Is it not in the Beastlands? Okay, that's fine.
Why?
This horrible feeling that I could have asked the halfling
How
About,
to get her.
something. How do I get home?
I think it's on the same kind of
Is it on the
Area.
same, like, similar plane area?
When we go on our break, I'll bring up the
Sorry, I just,
pop it on
that's fine. Anyway, carry
the
on.
board here.
But it's different.
They're in the good spectrum
Okay, that's
of planes.
right. Similar but not the same.
Yes.
Okay.
good night, evening, darkness.
Anti-peak.
Anti-peak.
Nice anti-peak tears.
Anti-peak. Nice anti-peak. We are looking for some gems.
Yeah. What can I get you?
What was it again?
Amber.
Amber.
Amber. Yeah. Got
This
that?
big.
Yeah. 200 gold.
200 gold. Wow. You know, it's a very reasonable price, I think. I mean, may I see it a little bit closer?
Yeah, certainly. And he'll sort of rummage around, and he's got various different like chests. He's
Yeah.
keeping all of these large gems in.
Yeah.
He sort of pulls it out, gives it a little polish off
Yeah.
with a little microfibery sort of cloth, and he holds it out.
Don't have whiskey, but they have microfiber.
Hey.
Am I allowed to hold it?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna like reach into my backpack and I'm gonna get my own amber out and I'm gonna, like inspect my thing. I'm gonna.
Hey, hold it to the light. Hold it to the light.
Don't tell me.
No, him.
Oh,
him.
okay. Don't tell me. I'm kind of trying to give the impression that I am kind of somewhat of an amber
Okay.
expert. I'm just kind of weighing everything up, and I'm like, yeah. And this was harvested from where? Which region exactly?
Well, you want a certificate of authenticity?
Well, I mean,
No, it costs you extra.
We're paying 200 gold. I better come with a.
I'm just we were looking for something of, I suppose, slightly higher quality. We would be willing to pay 100, I think, cash in hand now, for yeah.
For that,
I think
for
that's
that purity,
fair,
for that
yeah.
purity, right?
Cash.
Right.
Mm.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Did you get assistance from the rest of them?
No.
No assistance.
Oh, I thought that was a one.
Oh no.
Tell me if it fails.
A 13.
Look, I can go down to 180.
18.
80.
80.
Yeah. Perhaps we should take up the offer of the other guy. You know, the guy that offered us.
What other guy?
You know, the other Amber merchant.
Oh, yeah, the other guy.
You know, the one that offered us for 120.
Well, it's not going to be as good quality as this one.
Well, it was bigger, so yeah, it was bigger.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
sizing and everything.
Well, that's what men always say, but yeah.
How do you know that?
What?
Anyway, can you do? I know she
If
drives
anyone,
the
she
hard.
would know that size would matter.
Yes. She drives a hard bargain. She's a feisty little thing. Is there any room for a little bit less? We're just new to town. We don't have much at the moment, but we do need this. We are in need.
What do you need it for?
Trying to go to
We're doing very noble work.
yeah. It's to cure an illness.
Yeah.
What are you needing this to cure for?
We must go to Mount Celestia.
There's
And,
a little boy that we know, very small
Not that
little boy.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, and he's very sick, and we need to go to Mount Celestia.
Not dying, but
He's sick in the head, you know, and we need to go and find the cure in Mount Celestia. Otherwise, we don't know what will happen. And so we're just doing everything that
it's not
we
that.
can.
He's not that bad.
I mean, He's very
bad.
bad. He's very unpredictable, and
Alright, I'll tell you what. You can have the amber. But I need you to find somebody that I can trade with there.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
well, as it happens, we might have someone that would be very capable of doing that for you.
Been trying to open up, you know, get trade routes going, and well, let's be fair. They're a bit hard to push in Mount Celestia.
We'll have a word. We'll look around. We'll explore. We'll create opportunities.
We do that. That is the thing. We
So is that free? You mean free?
It will be free.
Oh,
and that will get us there and back to report back.
Well, I don't know. You're the one's heading now, I'm not.
I don't know. Yeah. But that's very fair.
do
Alright,
you have some sort of like letter of recommendation that you can write down with you?
I can write a recommendation. I'm going to need a permanent address just in case you run off.
We have one address. We do.
Miss Hive, the center.
Oh my god, we're not homeless.
We're not.
No, we
homeless.
have a house in the hive.
Yeah,
The center of the hive somewhere.
but don't go there yet
They don't do streets.
because we haven't
Done
tidied up.
Well, you haven't gone yet.
No, we haven't tidied up yet. If you're gonna come over, just warn us.
To the
first.
house.
Well, I didn't come over if you don't come back.
Oh,
Oh,
that
well,
we'll come.
that's fine then.
Unless we
seriously,
die,
seriously, don't worry.
but we'll come back.
I will
I'll
give
come
him
back
the
regardless.
You give him the
I'll
address.
give him the address of our hovel in the hive.
Blood stained.
Goopy. I mean, I did a lot of work on that
We
place.
did.
But yeah, that's true. We
Yeah.
did. While the boys were just pissing about outside.
And he'll
No.
write down a letter of
His intent.
yes.
Yeah.
Now, is it just? Are you just a gem merchant, or do you do other like precious metals and stones? And
Just the
things?
gems.
Just the gems. Good to know. Niche market. I imagine that'll be an easier sell.
Yeah, it's a good slogan. Just the gems.
That's true. What do you call this fine establishment? I think you might have packed your sign away already.
Sorry.
The gems.
The gems.
I get it.
The gems with a V at the end? Or?
Yeah.
Gems. I
And
like
he
it.
pulls out a sign. And it's like fancy letters. And it's big, just like twice the size.
It's dead backwards.
Gems.
Is every letter a different like gem?
It's a different coloured gem, yeah.
Great.
That's now did you crush those gems down to make that paint all glittery? That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Mr. Bright, we will see you upon our return.
Seems Mr. Bright and he sells gems.
Pretty good. I mean, why not?
Pump up the gems.
Oh.
I've been trying not to laugh loud this whole time.
You have to laugh through like gritted teeth.
And he'll hand over the amber.
We should probably work on like a rebrand. The brightest.
It's like a
gem
bowling
this
ball.
side of Sigil.
Put it under my top.
Yes, what is he in terms of
Sorry.
race or species?
He is an Earth Genasi.
Makes sense.
Ah.
Does he poop gems?
What
Is
colour-
that where the fucking gems come from?
What colour, like, skin does he have?
Oh.
So it's a sort of a very dark green
Nice.
color. It's got hints of brown here and there, but generally the general tone of his flesh is sort of like a dark green. It's very coarse and scraggly.
Nice.
We got this.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the name.
Yeah, Kegel Brat.
Kegel. How can I
Right.
forget?
Keegan.
Kegel.
Kegel, sorry, my bad.
Kegel.
Kegel Bright.
Kegel Brat. With a name like that, we will not forget it.
Yeah.
Remember, the gems with Z.
The gems
Yeah.
with a Z.
So
You get me a
I'm
trade
gonna
link,
fix my notes.
Mount
How
Celestia,
is that?
and I won't come after you.
How is that Brandon working out for you?
I mean, it's going okay?
All right. I mean, I suppose it does what it says on the sign.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Mm.
I guess.
Why, you looking to invest?
No, I just overactive imagination. Don't you worry.
Susan.
You better. I'll be sending the boys around.
That won't mean this.
That no.
Tell the boys they can at ease.
And he'll go back to packing up his wares.
Cool. Free amber.
Did you find something?
There is a place called the Nectar of Life in Mount Celestia. The
We're already
return
finding
portal.
places to drink. That we do.
It might be a pub.
It might be a pub.
Good point, isn't it?
It might make more
Smart.
sense. The return portal, the return key, is a happy memory.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
So yes,
That's
we can hope
We
that
have a
Mount
few of
Celestia
those.
will have happy memories.
Of our goblin party. Can you
It's
remember much of
debatable.
that?
I remember being given a nipple piercing and
I
everyone
mean-
touching me.
We had a fun time at the theater the other night.
that's true.
We did.
yeah,
We did.
What was your prison journey? Did you have any memories? from
any
that?
good memories from there? What would actually? That's a good point. What would make you, as a person, happy?
Spike is going to look at the eyes of all of his companions and raise an eyebrow and say many things, it seems. About this prison time. Might as well say it now. It seems that I was a slave,
Oh,
or
my
currently am.
goodness.
Oh.
I don't know the specifics, but somehow I left, or ran, or was taken, or somehow left the service.
Had yourself an escape.
Perhaps. To return there would be inviting unwelcome attention, as I am now. But I do intend to return at some point.
Yeah.
Time will be necessary to gather the required information. But that is where I stand with my homeland.
How do you feel about the idea of being a slave?
Personally, I believe it is taking time to process. I am not. It does not please me. But why it does not please me, I do not know. Perhaps I was happy to be a slave. Perhaps I was not. Perhaps I engineered my own escape, or I was taken. All these are questions I need to answer. But the answers lie in a place where mouths will not be so flippant. In any case, that is where I stand.
Is there anywhere that we should avoid going? Your homeland?
What was it?
Acheron.
Acheron. In Vorkan, the first layer of Acheron, where I forgot the city.
Zaranar is-
Zaranar, yeah. Zaranar. That is the one city, and it seems the only city of the Bladings that I know of, and where I originated from.
You have to find your disguise and stuff, I guess.
That is perhaps, but after consulting with a contact at the prison, it seems a disguise would only hold up so well. And they have identifying markers for everyone.
So it's a racial.
It seems in that case. It's more you are born within, you are marked. So they would recognize.
Like your little tattoo there? Has that got something to do with that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That is going to be harder to disguise.
Not impossible, but perhaps when we learn more. But in any case, it is not a... The ability to do anything right now is not there. So it's best just to do things that we can do.
And that's what we do.
It doesn't change anything.
Okay.
If they come for any of us, we'll make sure that they don't get it. They're not.
I believe our anonymity at this regard is helpful in that they do not yet know
Absolutely.
what happened.
Yeah.
Or perhaps I am dead there.
That's true. Maybe nobody's looking for you except for whoever you, I don't know.
Or owned by.
For one of
Your
us would.
soul? Do you think the people who owned your body as a slave also owned your soul?
Or perhaps I traded my soul for freedom.
Oh, yeah. That's possible.
Shit. That's getting complicated.
But again, all this is speculation.
Seems like we all have someone on our tail anyway.
Man, I just hate the idea that we don't own ourselves.
Yeah.
Someone else could own another person. That just don't sit right with me for some reason.
I think many would agree with you on that front. But it's not something we can so quickly tackle. Not right now, anyway.
Well,
That's true.
not in our current state.
Well, let's make a promise then that we will protect each other and we will recover any ownership of ourselves that is lost to us. We will help each other.
Sure, why not?
I also have those.
Sounds mighty fine.
Anyway, this is getting very serious, guys. Come on.
Now the question is, it's pretty late. Look, it's like
Mid
peak or something.
off peak.
Anti-peak.
Full peak.
It's getting
It's
Full
no
peak midday.
No
empty
peak.
peak.
Dark peak.
Anti-peak.
Empty peak. Yeah. Do we want to go and bed down for the night and head out in the morning?
Maybe a good idea.
Let's get some rest and
Is there anyone in this late hour that I can buy carpentry supplies from?
What kind of supplies are you looking for? Because you do have some stuff.
Do I have like that's like wood carving kit though?
Yeah.
So I'm more looking for like hammer, nails, and boards.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Construction tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me a d100. We'll see if you're lucky enough to find someone before they close up tonight.
58.
58. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Literally, as you're leaving, you spot one out the corner of your eye, and they're literally like they've taken their sign down, and half of their stuff is in a big box.
I just go up. Excuse me there.
All right. Yeah. What can I do for you?
Do you do delivery?
Can do. Depends on the order size.
I look at the rest of you.
Make the thing to carry things.
That works. How much do we need to rebuild?
Oh, the house?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna need to cover. I think it was 4 windows that we knocked out.
You knocked 2 windows out.
2 windows out. We're gonna need boards for 2 windows.
Chairs and tables.
We
Granite
will
chair.
need that. Yes.
Oh, no, I don't have anything.
How much for a full refurbishment? So enough for a full refurbishment. Yeah.
You looking for labour or are you looking for raw materials?
Raw materials.
For refurbishment, size of the house?
It's like 2 rooms.
2 rooms, full furnishings, new windows, or
I mean, boards maybe for now.
Sure.
I don't think we're going to be there for a while, are we? So, yeah.
all right. You're looking for tools and supplies.
Tools and supplies.
Tools and supplies. I'll probably hit you upwards 600 gold.
Good to know. How much wood for boarding up windows?
Boarding up the windows, just going to need a couple of planks. Depends on your quality that you're looking for, but a few gold for just a couple of loose planks.
We'll go with that. A hammer and nails as well.
All right. Do 4 coverings, or you don't mind a bit of a gap?
4 coverings.
4 coverings. Let's say
Yeah.
8 gold.
Can you put some tarp? Add some tarp and some rope into that.
All right. Let's whack that up. 13 gold.
Right.
You looking for delivery, or it's a pretty low number? It'll be extra for delivery there.
We can.
What is on
carry
here?
it. Oh,
Any summon intensive floating disc.
nice.
Get out a floating disc.
Every time he does that, it surprises me. You know, it never gets old.
Sorry, it doesn't.
Do we have 40 gold for that? Or
We don't, but
Yeah.
I'll pay half if anyone
Yeah,
wants to
okay.
pick
That
up.
depends.
Oh, well,
How
I
much
won't
we
pay
pay
half.
each? How much we paying each?
How much was it? 13?
13.
13.
I will
So-
pay 4 gold.
All right.
Starting it off.
4, 8, 12. So 4, 4, 4, 1.
Sure.
4, 4, 3, 3, 3.
Hey,
I mean, you did sell our house for us, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess we could spare you.
I mean, it was for myself, but
Well, yeah, that's true. To be honest.
that's how we thought about it,
I'm,
not how I thought about it.
I'm sure there's a bunch of other little stalls and stuff. I'm looking for some like leather, like cord and maybe some like earring cuffs or something. Just like low grade stuff like that. Can I try it?
Okay. Yeah, roll me a D100. We'll see if anyone's left open.
100.
I'm here pretty late.
Yeah. Oh, 88.
88. Literally, they're like about to leave their store.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to bother them. I just thought if they were like, you know, when you go to like craft fairs and it's like the last day and they're like, special offer, anyone wants leather cord, it's half off.
Just get it gone.
Like, I'm just looking for someone like selling something like that. Obviously, it doesn't have to be super cheap, but
Yeah. They're literally like leaving.
they're leaving. Okay. I'll leave it. I don't want to bug them.
Always pop back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan from here then?
We get home safe.
Yep.
Um,
You're heading back to the house.
yeah. My thought with the tarp and the rope would be to make some hammocks.
Okay.
So
Oh,
we can all
nice.
sleep in our own thing.
Do we have
that isn't-
bedrolls?
We
I
do,
love
but the
sleeping
floor
on
is
the
covered in
floor.
shite.
Oh yes, it's
So
still
that-
bloody battlefield.
The idea was to
forgot.
stay in the air that
You
is
sweep
clean,
up, like-
clean air.
The glass and stuff like that. You weren't there for too long.
The smell will
Like,
probably still be
half
pretty
an hour.
pungent.
Hey, listen, I
Look,
I
we aired
was
out those
I
windows
was a
already.
duster.
We had no
A
choice.
dustman. I was a dustman. Bin man. Which means that I carry rosemary and all those incenses with me everywhere.
Right.
So if it covers the putrid smell of decay, it will cover the putrid smell of this
Decay.
area.
Alright.
Okay. So as you head back through the market ward towards the hive, can somebody roll me 2d20?
You told me.
2d20.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a 1 and a 10.
Nice.
11.
Uh-oh.
It bloody does.
Okay. So as you're leaving the market ward, the individual that was walking away with all the jewelry and the leather straps, you see a small humanoid creature with sort of like rat-like facial features pull a knife on him.
Oh no.
Like, give me your money or I'm gonna kill you right now.
Give me your money. Give me your wares.
Are we gonna do a Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think
This
we
is
should
not
help
this
them.
like an Uncle Ben.
I
Like,
think that worked out so well.
I'm looking at my disc. I'm not paying much attention.
Back.
I'm just waiting on what
Will
these
you
guys are
back me
doing.
up?
I'm going.
Oh.
Go.
And I'm gonna go straight ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following.
I got a disc
You
full of shit.
carry the shit. Just...
I'll hang back. Let me know.
I'm gonna cast command
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
on this
I was about to rock up like a
creature.
sheriff. Now, what do we have here?
Okay. So
You can still do that.
I might.
is that a wisdom saving throw?
Walk in there boldly.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what are your commands? I think it's one word.
I am just gonna go like freeze.
Okay. And the humanoid freezes.
LAPD.
Not like that.
And you see his like beady little eyes start around.
Sigil PD.
Well, now, this sure does seem to be like a little spot of trouble here, doesn't it?
Are we doing good cup, bad cup?
I'm gonna look between the vendor and this guy that's frozen.
And the vendor says, he was trying to take my goods. And the rat-like individual will say, yeah, well, he charges too much.
Well,
What, so you're just gonna stab someone because the prices are high?
Well, I need jewelry.
You need jewelry bad enough to kill someone for it.
Yeah,
Why? What do you need it for?
get rid of it.
Get rid of what?
Jewelry.
What?
To steal and sell.
Oh.
Just back down.
yeah,
You will not win this fight.
that's not gonna happen. There's,
You're outnumbered.
mm-mm.
Tonight is not the night. You don't want to kill anyone tonight.
Not the merchant you are looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you better toddle on back to wherever, whatever dwelling you come from, and I want you to have a good hard think, good look at yourself, and ask yourself, is this really what I want to be?
Release me.
Are you gonna go up and stab someone else with that knife?
Not today.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just like
good
reach
enough.
over and like pluck it.
He's not letting you have it. You told him to freeze. It doesn't mean that he's like
Yeah.
literally frozen. He just isn't moving anywhere.
Oh, well, I thought that he would be frozen enough not to be able to resist.
Hey, what's going
That
on
would be
here?
like a whole person or something like
What's,
that.
Okay.
what's going on? What's he doing?
He's trying to attack this merchant. He's trying to stab and run off with the goods. And we're not having that.
There are plenty other ways to make a living in this city.
Most of them that will not kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Or anyone else?
Hmm.
What's your skill set?
We are not looking to hide.
Career advisor.
Gotta look an opportunity everywhere.
You're making good choices in life.
Oh my
Yes.
Yeah. But let's
God.
reflect.
Can we be more American cops and not actual help services?
Wow.
To be honest, I'll be honest here. I want to play devil's advocate and say that this merchant does steal from people on a daily basis. The prices he charges is a robbery. Sorry, mate.
Hey, that's not nice. We have to pay our taxes to the
I
faithful.
know. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Be watching the stuff.
What stuff?
Oh.
Hey,
How long does command last?
1 round.
Oh, yeah. 6
Um,
seconds.
What's your armor class?
oh shit, he's gonna stab me. I can't remember. No. I think it's 16. 17.
17. He bites you on
oh,
the arm,
Oh no.
and you're like trying to
Mm.
pluck it out.
I like snapped my arm back.
You can. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You've been
I'm gonna
around.
get cooties.
I think the rat's gonna get a spell in the face.
Oh no. Actually.
The plague.
Yeah. Oh,
It wasn't the rats, it
sorry.
was the fleas on the rats. My bad, rats.
I can't remember where to find it on here. Sorry, I'm being really
That's
sorry.
okay.
That's okay.
There you go.
Is it just on my normal?
It's one of your big
Should
stats.
What'd you want?
I can just roll it in my neck, couldn't I? Oh, sorry. Being stupid. That's 16.
16.
No, it's not. Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So you only take 3 points of damage.
Oh well, how'd that go?
And as soon as he bites you, this thing tries to run away.
Someone punched that rat.
I'm gonna let him go. And
You Start
Yeah.
booking costume fireball. I don't know. I was thinking.
Are you chasing it, or are you letting this thing run away?
No, I'm running.
I just like put my arms out, just let him go.
Oi! You give me a bad name to people like you.
Yeah.
You're a dick.
are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you alright?
That was terrifying.
It
How
was-
can I repay you?
We need a house refurbished.
I can provide jewelry.
Jewelry.
Do you have any leather braids?
Yeah, I think somewhere around here.
Because I think our friend would very much appreciate it.
That's true. I was thinking about investing in some like hair ties.
And he sort of pots his bags down and he sort of opens them up and rummages around and he pulls out 3 like leather straps sort of
Cord
thing.
things.
Cords, yeah.
I
Beautiful.
think jewelry would probably make me feel better.
Would it?
Yeah.
Cover the scar.
Yeah.
And he'll pull out sort of like a little leather bracelet.
Yeah. That'll do.
That is very kind of you. I just couldn't sit by and watch someone get
You should probably get
mugged.
some sort of security.
Yeah. What's
I
your
mean,
name?
with the rates of the fate they're charging us in taxes, it's ridiculous.
You got like maybe a friend that could walk home with you next time.
I mean, can try and arrange something.
People are less likely to get jumped when they're on their own.
Where you going?
When
Maybe we
they're
can
with
walk the
someone
same
else.
way.
To the lower ward.
Yes.
Alright, well, we're going through there to get home, aren't we?
We could.
We're going
That's
to
true.
We could
lower
escort him.
ward. That's where we're from.
So you can get to the high through the clerk's ward, but to go through the lower ward, you'd have to go all the way around and through the ladies' ward.
Oh, well, we'll take you up to the high. Unless he's going the other way. I mean,
Yeah,
He was going to go through the ladies' ward.
I thought that's where we were going.
yeah, it's the same distance.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's roughly about the same. Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah, why not? We'll walk you home. If everyone else is happy with that.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm.
You can hire us as
I like
unskilled
it.
hirelings for 2 silver pieces per day.
There we go.
Hey, a face for this Jew.
And he'll appreciate it if you escort him. And, he'll depart just off of Vacuum Lane.
Can we get his name? What is Kegel?
This isn't Kegel, this is another guy. This guy is Lionel.
Lionel.
What is his
Right.
name?
The shop name.
Mhm.
I mean, as you're making general conversation with him, it's
Lionel's riches.
Lionel's Riches.
Nice.
I love it. Yes,
Very good.
Lionel's Riches. It's canonical now.
Be careful, Lionel. We'll see you around.
It's nice to meet you. Thank you.
No worries.
And you make it back to your home.
No.
Is your arm okay?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of superficial. I
Yeah.
probably should clean it out though, because I don't know where he.
Probably.
Yeah,
We don't know where he's been.
no, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I do feel bad for muggers. I wish.
Brady, you're too sweet.
I'm sure
I
it
mean,
had been
unless-
made.
Yeah, unless it's just pure greed. A lot of them are stealing just to feed themselves, aren't they?
Well, for me, there's stealing, and then there's threatening someone's life.
That's true.
I'm okay with stealing. Well,
Yeah, like
I mean-
Okay with
nicking
stealing.
an apple off an apple cart's one thing, I
Yeah.
suppose, but threatening someone with a knife.
just learn how to be a better thief without having to hurt someone, and then do what you want.
Wow.
I know I'm spending too much time with you. It's corrupt.
I'm not a thief.
I know you're just a bit,
Just a
bit
bit-
edgy.
Consider it a practical lesson. She has taken wisdom from your practical way of thinking about things.
Hey, I don't break the law. I make shit happen in a lawful manner.
Mm. Yeah,
Okay.
okay, it's fine. I'm down.
I'm gonna put these up now. I want to go to sleep.
Mm.
Yours will be small like you.
Why do you say that like it's an insult?
It's not. I'm just saying. It's a
Well,
matter of
why
fact.
is there a tone? We've had a lovely day. Right, it's gonna start grumbling to herself.
Okay. So, Spike, are you planning on boarding up the windows tonight?
Yeah, sure. I'll start in the middle of the night.
There must be a rave.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the kind of place that would have raves for sure. So
We're
In abandoned
we're,
warehouses.
And
Planning
raids.
that.
Yeah, probably.
we're above a bowling alley, which is also below another bowling alley.
You're between two bowling alleys,
Next door are tap dancers.
and the other side is a late night cellist.
Yeah. No, I'll do it in the
We
morning.
do it in the morning. Okay. So the night is quite cold as the wind sort of comes through your open windows, and you're sort of snuggled up in your bed rolls on a top, suspended
Fucking
above.
squat.
Is Urine with us? Is he just like keeping us all awake? Like, can you put that out?
He goes and sits in a cupboard.
I was just joking. You want to come under the blankets? It's warmer.
We can get him a bowl. Get under the bowl.
Oh.
How big is he? Like as a
Mm.
year.
So he's probably about that large, so
Like a big
like a
football.
foot, like a foot in diameter,
Volleyball.
circular.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything to you guys at all.
It's about the
Wet
size
ball.
of a ball.
It's a
A
ballish
basketball.
object. Size of an average ball.
Yes, a generic.
Bigger than a cricket
sport
ball.
Sport ball.
Smaller than a beach ball.
Yes. you.
About the size of a bowling ball.
A bowling ball. So there you
There's the
go.
episode title.
Between two balls.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, I'm glad I made that horse female now.
Yep.
Yep.
that's a tragic thing. Imagine
What a
owning that
waste.
thing.
I think they did it because they didn't want to spend as much money on materials. They're like, oh, we can save 20% on materials by making it female.
That's a
So,
dick discount right there.
there's a giant Paul Bunyan statue, and then Paul Bunyan is like this huge giant, like walking around America cutting down trees, and he had Babe the Blue Ox as like his pet, and there was this ox was giant, and it had giant blue balls, and I just remember this as a kid, like walking under them, like oh.
On that note, you guys get a long rest.
Hey. Dreaming of blue ball.
Dreaming of blue
Blue
ball.
balls.
And I think we should probably take our break and
Probably.
get this image out of our mind for another day.
Some mind bleach.
Oh god.
Right,
Beautiful
roll the
blue
mid roll.
All right.
morning after a nice, cool, cold night's sleep,
You dreamed of blue balls.
dreaming of blue balls and
vampire bite.
kegels.
And
Ooh.
Kegels all together.
Oh.
Wow.
Synchronized Kegels. That's not what we want.
Why not?
That's the name of my new metal band.
Synchronized Kegels.
Amazing.
Yours are sprites.
Mine.
Right, so is everyone ready? Or do we have any business before we...
I'm gonna board up the windows first and make sure we don't have actual squatters when we
That's a
return.
good idea.
I'm gonna also help boarding up the windows, but before I do, I'm gonna adjust my appearance a little bit so I'm like the masculine version of Brady. So, I'm trying to think. I had a photo on my phone, but I can't find it because the phone's being used over there. It's hair braided back on the sides, and then pushed over into like a bouffant thing, and then wrapped into a ponytail, with the leather togs, and then a nice big beard with two little braids coming down in the front. And then the shaved side bit here, I'm gonna put a tattoo of a crow that's like coming like that with the wings, like that, coming over to the front of my face a little bit. Quite bushy eyebrows, and still blonde. Same body type, but just the masculine version of it. And that's gonna be me today.
You were like every hipster bar owner.
I was going for like Viking warrior, but like
No, I was getting that. I'm picking
I
up what
got
you're putting
that,
down.
but
but
also-
also hipster
I
bar
can
owner.
feel-
Yeah, actually, no, I feel that too.
I feel like Sprite.
think-
You got the.
I think I might have
the
dated
chat.
someone like that once.
I think they stole it off the fire.
Yes, no.
I think Sprite has a crush on Brady. And masculine. Yeah. Do like a little double take, like, oh, you look nice.
I don't want to like freak anyone out. I'm still the same, and my voice is a little bit lower because the vocal cords are a bit more masculine. I don't want to freak anyone out. I'm still the same. I'm still Brady. But like, if you could call me they, I feel like that I would be more comfortable just because I can change shape and I can change gender, and I feel like I hold multitudes. That was really pretentious, but I think Blink is rubbing off on me.
I'm
we,
sure you
Like-
do too.
Why are you rubbing off?
we understand the intent.
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You look amazing. I'm trying not to stare. Sorry.
Thank you. Do you think I should add some tattoos over here as
Yeah.
well? Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
if you like, you know.
And I'll
you
think
like
about
that.
it, and like these bold lines that will appear, like, and I'm looking at Sprite's vines on her like legs, and I'm gonna sort of copy that. So I've got like a little bit of crow and a little
Her
bit of
legs?
Sprite with me.
Ah.
We'll see.
That is
It's
fucking
actually
cool.
Charge Tension episode.
I want to be able to do that.
I mean, I wasn't looking at her legs. I mean, I was like the vine.
No,
It's a
no,
nice
like I
shape.
wasn't.
They're really
I mean, I wasn't like showing them off or anything.
Wow.
I mean, I mean, should I? Should I cover up?
Let's get these boards up.
Do what you want to do.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
And with the direction and the natural intuition from Spike, you do manage to get the covered up pretty well.
As we're kind of doing that with Brady,
Yellow.
at some point, Spikes, after we like, put a board up and like hammer the last nail in, just twirls the hammer around.
Looking good.
Can you change into anything?
I mean, I was that bugbear once. Do you remember that?
You were.
I can't really get much taller or much shorter. Like I don't think I could be a tiny Sprite. I kind of look like a weird, oversized version.
Should you, if you don't mind, change into me?
Gonna try? Yeah. Now, close my eyes for a second and like make a funny face and like try and change into ladling form.
And you do gain various of spike protrusions. They're not sharp.
Okay.
They are dull. You don't gain any of the features
Can't,
of the hardened skin. You can't expel them out. But aesthetically, you look bladeling.
I mean, my skin is still kind of squishy, like when you poke it. Not like yours.
I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not you wish to partake in it is another matter entirely, but... fuck. Keep forgetting my city name.
Zorna.
Dornar. Dornar runs on a slave society.
Yes, that's right.
Owners and slaves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What better disguise? I am a recognized slave. I cannot hide that easily.
Mm-hmm.
But you are far more of a natural, or far more skilled at disguise than I would ever be. If we learn the specific markings of someone of noble birth, perhaps you can emulate.
That's true. I mean, someone that owned other people, though.
That is, of course, an issue. If you do not wish to, I will not push you on this. It was merely a thought.
But I would do it. I would do it to help you, for sure. Besides, I think it was my profession to play act at these things.
In time, perhaps I will. I need to find out more. More information would be crucial, but
Mm-hmm.
it's good to know that you are available.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey guys, look. Which one's which? Oh dang, I gave it away. And I'll change back into my male
I would
breeding.
never would have guessed. Trying to be kind.
And you do so. And you also now have a boarded up house.
Nice. Good job, guys. Thanks for doing that.
I just squat.
I mean,
It looks so much better.
the more time we
Boarded up
spend here.
window. And the other windows are like smeared with black.
Oh god, yeah.
Mm.
Like, we don't
Gunk.
have any light inside, so if like your room's outside, we don't see what's inside. So it's
Exactly.
Mechanically, it links coming with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we like have him do like money generation task? Can we like put him in? Can we have him perform
Downtime.
24/7 and just have a stack of cash waiting for us when we get back?
I just kind of like the idea that he did that and now his like voice is gone. So he like wants to participate in all these conversations. And he's like,
And he's like,
What's that? You want to buy a
y'all,
drink?
you want to buy us breakfast?
Oh, that's so nice.
Amazing.
It's been strangely peaceful.
Has been quite calming.
Amazing. We haven't antagonized anyone in our.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't scolded as much, but I also haven't laughed as much either.
Maybe it's not.
That's true.
Maybe it's not Sprite. Because of the
Mhm.
the main antagonizer. Maybe it's Link.
Yeah, alright.
You're number two. You're number two. All right.
You just call me number 2.
Josh said we're trying to pip him out.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Yes.
so what is the plan now?
We have the amber.
Mhm.
We have we have literally all that we own in bags,
Mhm.
in a bag, and
Jar Daddy.
Jar Daddy.
They're mostly taking up almost all of the bag.
Yeah.
We have the bottomless one.
Yeah, it's mostly taking up all of that bag.
That's good.
It's a big jar.
We've got all of our
Paper.
backpacks
Yeah.
Yeah.
on with our bedrolls and shit.
It's time for the ultimate
Door
day
on the
out,
floor. Let's go.
the weekend getaway.
Now Jesus, here we come.
It sounds like a camp, like a special summer
It
camp.
really does.
What way are you planning on heading out? You going through the lower ward and the ladies' ward, or are you going through the hive and the clerks' ward?
Which one won't we get mugged at, please?
I mean, the ladies' ward's pretty safe.
The ladies' ward is more safe.
Yeah, let's try and play it safe because we want to get there in one piece.
Yeah.
If you need to grab anything off Lady Fox before we go? Because we do have.
Oh, do we have some money left?
We
have quite a
had
bit left.
store credit, right? Lad.
Yeah, we have
I think you spent most of the store
I
credit
think we
on buying
did.
the stuff that you bought previously.
It's on Discord, so we'll check real quick.
Oh, that's right. I've been really bad at keeping track of my
We have
shit
20
this game.
20,000 and 20 gold left on credit.
That's right.
But we did buy potions, so each of you should have a healing potion at the moment. So if you don't have it on your
Yes.
person,
One.
add it up. We also have a filter of love and a scroll of gaseous form.
Nice.
Oh, and a scroll of arcane luck that I will need to copy into my book at some point. So
Perfect. I think you spent the store credit.
we
We've
spent,
got
we spent
2,000.
1,000 almost, but we still have
20.
2,020.
Gotcha.
That also checks out with my notes. Yeah.
Perfect.
We need to take more inaccurate.
Do we
notes.
have
Inaccurate.
as we walk?
Yeah.
Do we have
We had
like
2,000 gold.
some rats, some boars, any kind of thing that we could kill?
No, oh
To
god,
get some-
no, come
some
on.
XP.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
What would give us the most
Oh,
runes?
you
Sorry,
said
I mean,
that.
it's me.
Do we need to go back to Durkin Firkin's blah 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 and close out our rooms there? Are we still?
You paid for 2 nights.
We paid for 2
Oh,
nights.
yeah.
Okay.
That second night
And
is
that's it.
over.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're
so-
square.
Assuming you took your stuff out, then
Yeah,
Good.
I don't have. We don't have a lot of stuff.
It was
do
on our
we?
way anyway. We could have picked it up
Yeah.
Yeah.
heading to our hovel last night. So okay, cool.
Depressingly, we can't carry our entire lab.
Oh yeah. Oh, we could by the garden.
if you're heading out that way, then yes, you could go past the garden.
Is it out of the way, or can we just stop by?
That was on the way.
It's pretty straightforward there,
Do
yeah.
you mind if we just pop in? Because I'm kind of feeling a little bit closed in, and I don't know what this place is going to be like when we
Yeah,
get there.
of course.
Yeah, for sure.
And,
Okay. As you head past the Gathering Dust bar, you do notice that there is a large amount of individuals dressed in heavy red armor, and they appear to be arresting a large number of very poor, disheveled individuals.
oh,
Do we recognize the army?
These are the guys that Link sent over to the bar to harass the barkeep.
That's fine. That's
They are all wearing the symbol of the harmonium.
oh god, it was the revenge.
Link. Do you see my plan?
Look at the consequences of your actions.
Oh, how dare you not be here to suffer them?
Don't get involved. Just keep walking.
Go-
You won't
Just
get-
keep walking, y'all.
Take a left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the harmonium's forces, do they look like? Is it like really full plate armor? Or is it?
Full plate armor.
Cool.
Some high level shit.
Yeah. I was like, nah.
I feel like
Like
we have
that.
to pick and choose our battles.
Fun thing about
Oh, yeah,
Planescape,
for sure.
pretty much every NPC has class levels.
That would be a good experience though.
It would be
If
good.
we-
Can we try and backstab one of them? Can we lure one out and then take him down one by one?
Do we want to save these guys?
No.
They were harassing everyone.
They were paid to
I know.
harass.
They did
They
the
were
job.
desperate people paid off to
But-
harass.
But they were harassing like everyone down the street for money. It wasn't like
That's
they
true.
just needed a gold to
we
get
just give them a
lodgings
target.
for the night. Exactly. They were. I don't know. I feel like it's a lifestyle.
Keep it away. We don't want to get involved in that. We have places to be.
How very lawful of us.
How very lawful of you. So, as you travel through the ladies' ward, you make a brief stop off
I
at
never
the...
made them to be arrested. I am blameless.
You head through the Blood Gem Park.
The blood gem park. That was it.
That's right.
And my thing has just died with my notes on. I can't remember what my thing said on my tattoos.
All the
what was
flowers?
Camelus?
Do you want me to...
Really quick.
What are your names?
Really quick. There's one
You
I'm
could
looking
just look
for.
down and see them. So
No, but there's one I'm looking for.
this
A
one-
specific one.
So, your names
Is
Oleander.
Oleander, that's what I'm after. That's a type of flower. It's a pink flower.
Mm.
And I just wanted to I
Okay.
just wanted to look for some pink flowers if there are any in the garden.
Roll me a D100. I'm going to give you a 15% chance. So
Ooh.
15 or lower, and you'll find some.
Oh. I don't know.
Roll low, buddy.
Do I actually have? Yes, I do.
How many spikes did Spike have on?
Oh, if it was the top 15, that would have been
Did you
fine.
say lower 15?
Lower.
Lower than 15.
Ah, I got 86.
Oh,
Ah.
sorry.
Never mind. I just wanted to take in some nature and, you know.
So, blunted spikes on Spike's back.
Yeah.
Probably a good 6 or 7.
Does he have them on the top of his shoulder?
His body's covered in.
Just covered. Okay. Just covered. Okay.
It's a very loose look on what a blade ring looks like.
Okay, cool. Thank
I
you.
need a freaking whetstone to sharpen the shit.
Yeah.
So, anything else in the park, or here you go. This is a representation of what a bladeling generally looks like.
Oh, very spiky.
I like it.
Very formidable.
That's spiky, my brother.
Yes,
I think
we got it
around.
blunted down. So
So on this side I have crow, and then on this side what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just have like maybe 6 little lines going around the top of my ear. And I have some-
in the garden, I think I'm just gonna do some like stretches and stuff, and you know, center myself a bit, acquaint myself with nature, and I
Yep.
think I'm just gonna meditate a little bit.
Okay.
Just because I feel like it, and I
Can
feel
we
like
start a Tai Chi session?
yeah,
in the park,
sure.
goat yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna try and see if I can access that space again. You know, when I let everything go. and
Yeah.
Just if being in nature will help me do that again.
So yes, it's very quiet. As you notice, as you walk through the threshold, the hustle rustle of the city around you, it just sort of quietens down, and all you can hear is what's going on in the park. There's not so much in the terms of animal wildlife, but there are lots of plants and flowers, and as you sort of close yourself off, you do feel like a calming sense coming from all of the vegetation around you. Is there anything in particular you're attempting?
I think I'm just trying to like mentally like reach out to my God. Or the feeling of, you know, that just launching into something based on instinct. I'm trying to connect that feeling with the idea of my God, just to see if, I don't know, anything sparks a memory or a feeling or even, I don't know, a sensation. I don't know.
You feel a strong desire to do good, and that sort of, as you channel yourself out, you feel that is a goal for you.
Yeah. And as I sort of come out of my meditation, I'm looking at my bite mark, and I'm kind of like, no, that was the right thing to do. No regrets. Like, maybe a bit stupid, but it was still right. Okay. And then I'm just gonna, reconnect with my guys, and
Okay.
shall we?
Good to go?
Yeah, I just needed a brain cleanse or something. I don't know. I feel better. I feel light.
That's good.
Oh my God, where's urine? Did we bring him?
Urine's sort of floating off behind.
Oh,
Can we tie a string around him?
speaking of light.
He's incorporeal.
Oh.
He's
Is he enjoying this garden?
he knows what's up. He can follow us. We don't need to
Yeah,
mind
he's
it.
sort
We
of
don't need to mind
bobbing
it.
along behind you.
I do like the idea of walking along like with a balloon that is urine.
That's pretty
A
cute.
light balloon.
Yeah.
Has he been enjoying the garden?
He's sort of bobbing and bouncing around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Thanks for my detour.
Okay. So, as you travel, I presume you're now heading straight to the Trioptic Nicopona.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So you arrive at the base of this thing on that. You've got the stairs that lead up to the platform with the 3 coloured panels, red, green, and yellow. It's fun.
We must hold hands.
We
Mm-hmm.
must.
Urine, make sure you were touching one of us.
And he bounces up and down.
Nice.
Can he go inside us?
He can pass through you. He can't linger.
Go inside us.
Does it feel weird? Does it feel warm?
It does feel oddly calming when he does it.
He's like, I don't not like Chester.
I go to like put my hand on Spike's shoulder and then I'm like, and I find it.
Or
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
On the forearm. And who's
I
going to
don't want
hold
to
urine?
impale myself.
I'll hold him.
You're holding the amber.
Can he sit like on my? Do I have to hold?
Can you?
I mean, he can
touch
pop
us?
himself on someone, but someone
Yeah,
can hold
there
him.
we go.
And as you hold him, he goes, "Hey, this is really exciting."
Link!
Link up, link.
Get it?
And he grabs hold of Nell Brady's hand, and
Leave the girl behind.
Urine is very happy. You can feel like a warm tingling sensation emitting from him as he's in your hand.
Nice.
It's like, this is very exciting.
you check
Yeah.
your hand for pee drops.
After. Let's go.
Tiny little poop.
What do you do with the amber?
Well, we have to step onto the plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Step up to the plate.
Step up to the plate. We got to do this. Do we have to think of something as we do it? We have to think of the place, right?
It's just to
No.
present it, right?
Present it. Do we put it
Do
down?
the same as they did it. They
I
did-
don't
You just have to hold it.
Just hold it
hold
up.
up.
Okay, so hold me, and I'm gonna present.
And as you do so, you feel
Dun, 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 dun.
you feel a lack of floor underneath you.
That's unsettling.
And as you hold it up, you feel like you're suspended for a brief second over nothing, and then a rushing sensation as you fall down. The color of the portal is a pearlescent color,
Oh.
and as you descend, crash,
Oh, shit.
and you feel water start to cascade you as enormous waves flow over and crash into you.
Cheese and crackers.
You're not expecting it, and you feel the water come into your mouth, and it's sweet
Oh.
and fresh.
Broken Kyle.
Get the imagery of this, okay? We've entered through a pearlescent, watery portal, thinking that at the base of a giant horse statue, slowly sinking,
All holding on to each
while
other.
holding on to each other, and then we arrive at a watery location full of sweet and liquid
And it's
And fresh.
Sweet, fresh.
and fresh liquid.
Liquid.
They did say, didn't you drink some of this at the prison?
We had that apple.
Oh yeah.
And
It was
Why
real
isn't that
sweet.
bland?
So we're not drowning.
oh, you are flailing in wavy
Can
water.
everyone swim?
I don't
That's
think
not
any
on
of
my
you have swim.
proficiencies.
It should be fine.
Let's go.
Just wade through.
Dee and Link, the water has a faint burning sensation.
Yeah, I was gonna say immediately burns him. You devil! You devil!
This is holy water, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh, that's why it feels so nice.
that's why it's sweet.
It's not,
Acid! Acid!
Stop.
it's
Stop
not
letting-
incredibly painful. It's almost the sensation of like warm wax.
Yes.
Sort
Oh,
of
I like this then.
covering you.
Wow.
But yeah, you're flailing around in this water. Link and Dee, you feel this like burning sensation tingling over your skin, and you're splashing around in the water. What is everyone doing?
Swimming as quick
Can
as
we
possible.
see? Can we see
Yeah.
land?
Can we
Like, are you
orientate
bobbing
ourselves?
above?
There's waves crashing all over the place. It is very hard to.
Are we
orient
like in
yourself.
the sea? Do we feel solid ground.
You do not feel solid ground.
God.
Okay.
Oh, everyone, stay close.
Right.
Keep a hold of each other.
We need to. Yeah. Don't let go. Let's not get separated.
Um,
Can everyone float?
You're in. Fly up. And come back down and tell us if where's the land.
Bob's up, and he doesn't have a face, so you don't actually know what direction he's looking in.
He kind of spins.
He sort of spins, and then he'll sort of pop down and land on Spike's shoulder and say, "It's over that way."
I will follow over that way.
Right. Everybody stop kicking. That's okay.
That way. He doesn't know cardinal directions.
Left, right.
All right.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Can you all do me an athletics check, please, as we try to
Yes.
swim against these waves?
Oh god.
Oh, nice.
And like everyone should have one arm on like the clothes of someone in front of them, so that they can also have the other arm free.
Oh, nice. 19.
19.
Can I use acrobatics instead?
You are fighting against water. This is a force of
It's a 16 then.
16,
13.
13.
Grand total of 3.
Oh, you are so heavy.
A piece of metal sink into the bottom.
Remember me to my slave.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
As you fight against these waves, you will feel like you're not making that much progress. Every time you feel like you move forward, you get pulled back by the force of the waves pulling back. After a few moments, though, you feel a slimy tendril
Of course we do.
wrap around
Of course
each
you
of
do.
your
Ah!
torsos.
Each of us.
Around our legs, did you say?
The torsos.
Torsos.
What do you want to do?
No.
We
I
put
feel
up
like-
the explicit waiting. And,
I feel like this might be the moment where we need to just like relax and give into it. Like maybe this is a test. Like the harder we fight, the harder it's gonna be.
Yeah, he's not relaxing.
He's not.
I'm trying to think.
Stupid idea.
What's the tendril doing? Just wrapping around
Yeah.
with nothing else?
Squeeze
Is
it.
it helping us?
It's
Maybe
gently wrapped itself around your torso.
I
I
feel
feel
like
not squeezing us.
It's not squeezing
I
it.
feel like it's gonna pull us where we want to go.
Okay.
If it starts squeezing, I'm gonna start shooting. But if it doesn't,
Wait,
it doesn't
This is a
squeeze.
good place.
Let's
remember?
not antagonize the big sea creature. I'm gonna stroke the tendril. I'm gonna like, hey buddy. Hey.
And you feel a sensation pulling you along
In a good direction.
from with the tentacles. Yeah, it seems to be heading towards where Yorin said the land was.
Okay.
Good. Hey, thanks for not hurting us. Thanks.
And after a few minutes, you find yourself with some footing with some sand.
Yeah.
You find yourself on a beach away from all of the big waves.
crawl on the land, just hack up what I've swallowed.
You're right.
And as the
I like surf him. Just kidding.
as you sort of put your foot on the ground, the tentacles unwrap from around your torso.
Oh.
Move away from the tentacles immediately.
Are the tentacles pulling back or are they staying still?
They've just released from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm gonna like crouch down and like stroke one gently and yeah, say thank you.
Don't stroke the tentacles.
And emerging out of the water, you see a muscular, slim, humanoid torso emerge out of the water. He's got gill necks, long whiskers that go down its
Squid
chin
belly?
and on its arms.
Oh my god.
And it has a dorsal fin down its back.
Yeah.
And does anyone speak Aquan? I'm pretty sure I gave everyone their languages.
I don't think so.
No.
Celestial.
I have common and infernal.
No. Common Elvish Sylvan.
Okay. So this thing will say some words in like a language that none of you understand, and it's
if he gives me a little bit of time, I can cast comprehend languages on myself.
When all of you have quizzical looks, it changes to Celestial.
Oh, good.
Who understands? You understand Celestial?
Oh,
And,
he's saying.
and he'll say, "Hello, landlings. How are your days? I hope it wasn't too much of an inconvenience in the waters."
Are you relaying this?
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Oh, do they not all speak Celestial?
I don't know that anyone else can understand you, but that's okay. I can, and I can translate.
And then he'll switch to common and say,
Oh,
hello.
hello.
Oh, thank
you.
All of
so
these
much.
language barriers, it's hard to remember.
Wow,
Yeah, that's
you speak a lot of
amazing.
Languages. I am so sorry that I stroked you without asking first.
It was a little bit weird. I do have a wife.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't.
But you did grab us.
I mean, I was
I-
just
It
helping
was
you.
like a
Well, yeah,
non-verbal
sure,
thank
but-
you.
Yeah, I was just trying to communicate my gratitude,
Ten-
but I.
It's weird, like a tentacle creature. As we're
We do
swimming.
appreciate the fact that you saved our lives.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's that water is fucking acid. The inside of my mouth is burning.
Really?
Really?
Because for me
What?
it was sweet.
I mean, as much as I was drowning
feel-
on it, I did.
Really
I'm not
hydrated.
gonna say this. As much as I was drowning in it, it was sweet.
Link? It burned! Someone back me up. Oh. Oh. Why is he so red? Why is Link red? Why is his hair falling?
Thank
Well,
you. Just thank you.
I am
Yeah.
Serenia.
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 It is
Alrighty.
sure nice to meet you. Does that happen a lot when people fall?
Oh yes, it's what we're here for.
Oh, really?
Oh, like this is your
We
role.
ferry everyone to the shores.
I was
Oh,
wondering
thank
what the
you.
hell happened. No, you went off
Thank
to a
goodness.
different place. I was wondering what happened to the halfling, but he wasn't coming here.
Different.
Yeah.
What's happening? I haven't seen one in a while.
No, he used the same gate but different portal.
Hey, you have obviously a very good memory if you can remember all these languages.
I'm reasonably good, yes.
Have you ever seen our friend here before? Oh, actually, maybe they don't look like themselves
Oh,
right now.
and I'll try and fish out my photograph that I have, and show it this amazing creature. You're like, do you recognize anyone in this photo? Or
Not
drawing?
mainly, I'm afraid. I don't head onto the land very often. And
That's
then he
cool.
sort of, his tentacles all put up. I've got a lovely picture of what this guy looks like.
Ah,
That
neat.
is the
That's
coolest
so
thing.
cool. Also kind of scary.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yes, I as you can see, his tentacles flail. I can't really spend much time up on the land.
Mm.
Now, is
That
this
makes
like a tip-in situation? Do we give you like a tip for helping us? Like,
Oh no, this is by all means. It's a pleasure. I get to meet new and exciting people. It's a good thing you didn't get my brother. Serenia does not like people too much.
okay,
Oh.
it's
Do you-
kind of like a job for him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a grouchy person.
Oh, but he wouldn't hurt anyone,
He
right?
wouldn't hurt anyone. I mean, this is what we do. We help anyone that comes through.
Fair
That's
enough.
really nice. Are there dangerous things in these waters as well?
I mean, there's natural things. Whales. Lots of whales.
Lots of
Oh.
whales.
Yes. They don't tend to discriminate between what they swallow up.
Mm.
Ah.
I don't know. That's nature,
Interesting.
though,
Glad it
right?
was you.
That's nature, exactly.
Yes.
You're
Which is
fa-
why we bring people forward.
You a fan of gems?
I mean, I have, and he'll sort of rummage around, and he'll sort of pull out like a little flap that he has, and he pulls out like a little pearl necklace, and he's like, "A lovely person gave me
This is
this."
super.
That's so cute.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So there's no need for us to repay you in any way.
Oh, not at all. It's a pleasure. As I said,
Oh.
meeting you is company enough.
How about a high
Yeah.
five with a tentacle? Well,
He has hands.
Nice. That's cool.
Kind of want to do it.
Have you ever met another one of my kind, a bladeling?
No,
This is an exciting day for you, Ben.
it is. What are you?
I am a bladeling.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Sometimes his spikes shoot out. It's pretty cool.
I am a Zaveri. Sometimes my tentacles
Zaveri.
flail.
Very. That's amazing.
Do you live here?
Yeah. And he points out into the ocean, and you can see in the far distance is like a tiny little spire tip that sinks up of the water.
Amazing. Would you happen to know where the nectar of life is?
Yeah, that's somewhere up the north of the island. And as you look back out from the ocean, you find there are mountains upon mountains upon mountains. And as you look up, you can see that one mountain in your area ascends into another. The sky is sort of a dark silvery color, and it's littered with stars that illuminate. The mountains ascend into clouds, and you can kind of just make out like a vague profile of different mountains and gorges that ascend up. And the next mountain that you see above you, it sets off like a gentle glowing light. It's very warming, very calming.
Yeah.
Sounds like a beautiful place. What's
No,
the,
man.
the best way to travel? Really need to get somewhere.
Well, walking tends to be the best. It's good for the soul.
I would have to heartily agree.
We're trying to make our way to the glass tarn.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I think is that in the plane of Mercuria? Is that right?
That is correct.
How would we go about? Which way shall we head on to make our way there?
Well, you've arrived here with the intent of ascending, correct?
I mean, our buddy here has a point to the light ball.
And Yoren sort of bobs around like, you brought a Lantern Archon back.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I'm sure that he will find his way to enlightenment. But you intend to reach Mercuria?
If possible. I'm not sure what the limitations are on getting there. If we have trials, perhaps we need to take, or a payment that needs to be done.
This is a pilgrimage pass, isn't it?
This is indeed. And if you have arrived here with intent, then I'm certain that a proxy will be arriving shortly.
A proxy.
We arrived with the intent of curing
God.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose we are.
If you're not religious, is it still okay?
I mean, this is a very spiritual place. You don't necessarily have to be religious, but you do have to show development. This will all be explained by your proxy when they arrive.
That is wonderful. Do we have to wait here for the proxy, or can we explore the island a little bit?
I am sure that they've been given their designation. You're more than welcome to try and travel around, but I don't imagine they'll be particularly long.
Okay.
I guess we wait.
Can we fish?
Okay.
As long as you keep the rods away from the main settlements, and you can see there's a couple of little spires floating around in the waters, then by all means.
I mean, I don't. No, it's not a skill, so I'm not that I don't know how to fish, but
Not that you have a fishing
not that I
rod,
have a fishing.
Oh, yeah.
That's good to know.
but we can roll to determine if you instinctively know how to fish when you get a rod.
Yes.
Mm.
Well, if that's all, I'm sure that somebody else will be arriving at some point. Today is my designation day.
What does that mean?
We take it in turns to fetch any travellers wash up on the shores.
Shit.
So it's
Wonderful.
a good day.
It is a good day for me. I met you lovely people.
And you saved our lives, so thank you again for that.
It is no problem. It is a pleasure.
What would be the local colloquialism for thanking you?
Anything will do. Different cultures have different beliefs. A wave, a high five, a handshake, or even just the word thanks. In any language.
I incline my head in a slight bow.
I say thank you in Infernal.
Oh.
And he sort of recoils a little bit at the harshness of the language, and
Oh.
he's like, "I assume you said thank you."
Yeah, I just wanted to check what that if that had an effect, but I'll keep myself from doing that again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's say thank you in Celestial.
I'll say thank you, Sylvan.
And
Cool.
you did go for a high five with the tentacle.
Ah.
And it's a little bit wet and slimy, and one of the suckers gets stuck on your arm.
But weirdly satisfying.
But weirdly satisfying.
Just a fun time for all.
One time for all.
You guys and your tentacle.
This has been a very unintentionally.
This is what happened when I sit next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll sort of say goodbye, and he'll
Goodbye.
splash off into the waters.
No, this is not a good place.
You
This
go
is
on a
not-
pilgrimage.
I don't belong here. However, I think we go back.
You know
by
what?
the way to
I
cure
think
this.
this is exactly what you need.
No, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
The
I
air
agree.
hurts to breathe.
The air doesn't hurt to breathe.
Carl!
The air is actually the freshest you've ever experienced.
I'm cold!
And it's very warm. It's like a warm summer's night.
I'm imagining, the whole like description of tall islands and tentacles have me thinking of Japan.
Mm.
Like
Oh,
the
really
blue
beautiful.
waves
Yeah.
with the foam.
Yes.
Can I take out my picture, my like etching or whatever it is? Because it's not a photograph, right? Surely.
It's a painting.
And I'm gonna like do like a 360 degrees and like look at the mountains in my picture and try and like, does any of it match up?
Yes. As you look at the mountain
Yeah.
before you, it isn't necessarily the same angle. Like you
Mhm.
looking, it's not like this crag isn't coming out, but it does definitely look very much like the mountain in the background of your.
Yeah, we're on a good track.
Yes, yeah. So good. This is not.
I mean, nobody said it was gonna be easy.
Does the
I
environment
thought it was
feel
easy.
particularly
Is it a
tropical?
simple place? It kind of.
No. So
Jesus,
everything
why is it difficult?
around you feels like a very warm, like a comfortably warm summer's night.
Mm.
It's very calming. The sounds of the waters sort of crash into the shore and sort of recede. It's very tranquil. Doesn't look tropical. All of the plants are, quite pretty sort of floral trees. And then there's the large incline of the mountain that sort of starts briefly off of the shore.
It's definitely Japan. It's not tropical, but it's
Gotta
hot.
be. Is there like
Very Japanese in time.
a bit of a warm breeze?
A
Doesn't
nice
make us
warm
cold,
breeze.
but
Doesn't make you cold. It is
takes
the
you-
most comfortable temperature that you have experienced so far.
I do not want to go back to Sigil.
This is real nice, isn't
Yeah.
it?
We have a house there now,
Oh, I think I'd rather sleep outside in this nature than go to that blood
but not in the
stage
water.
shell.
That is acid.
Are you waiting around for a short period of time?
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure the food here is tasty. You said it. Let's find some beasts. That's how we get to meet the native. Shoot at them.
I mean,
Yeah.
Kyle, back me up on this.
Yes, I fully agree.
I'm just gonna go up the shore a little bit. Like, I'm imagining that there's like in all the like desert island shows, you see there's like a bit of a shore and then like a forest, like a tree line or something.
there is a tree
There
line,
a-
but it's not dense forest.
No.
It's very sort of very regulated tree lines.
Okay.
Like there is a
Interesting.
very definitive,
Manicured.
very manicured,
Oh yeah.
but it doesn't look intentionally manicured. It
Sorry.
feels natural.
Okay. I'll just go up and sit by the tree line and look out over the ocean.
I'm gonna bottle up some of that sweet liquid.
Yeah. Do you have
Good
any
use.
many bottles?
I only have my
Walk skin.
walker skin.
I can't drink that. Do not waste that.
Good, good, good. It might help
Help with what?
dealing with this.
It burned.
And
You know,
Russian my water.
Mhm.
it might help with the whole transforming yourself to a new person thing. I hear
Mhm.
scarcity and pain, I believe, is called asceticism, the relieving oneself of all worldly desires and luxuries.
That sounds weirdly familiar.
Wait a minute. There's a difference between wanting to be a better person and being not having anything. I still like my comfort. Thank you very much.
Perhaps we can change it to new. But
Like not being addicted to salts.
Not my fault. It's my body desires it. My mind doesn't.
one follows the other.
in the distance, you see a figure start to approach you with long curled brown hair and golden eyes. They're wearing long silver robes bound with metal plates and braces,
Shit. High level.
and soft brown glowing skin. And
Shouldn't say that, bro.
they are accompanied by a short dwarf with dark, almost black skin and long sort of beard and metal armor.
I would. Shall we go?
Rise and greet them.
Card maneuver. Greetings.
Hello there. I am Chandra, and this is Godfrey.
Knew it. I called it straight away. By the way.
You said like dark skinned dwarf. I was like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. For those watching
Chandra.
at home, Godfrey is a character in another campaign that I played. We still have to finish it.
At some
but-
point.
He's an amazing dwarf.
Oh my god, does he say hello, friends?
Hello, friend. Can we get away from the water?
I subscribe to that. The furthest away from that water.
I do not like the water. I can't do as good of an accent.
It's alright. Less, it's more like
Hello, friends.
There
yeah,
you go.
more
You got
Russian, less
Hello.
African. What's the fucking show with all the amazing African people? The Marvel one. The guy died.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. Less Wakanda.
Black Panther.
Thank you.
Hello, friends.
Oh my god. I could not think of what it was called.
I'm D. Sprite.
Yeah.
We got Spike, Brady, and Link. Oh, and
Howdy.
Urine.
Hello.
We're told
Howdy.
just wait for a proc. Are you our proxy?
Yes, that will be us.
What? Can you explain the process? We
How
thought
did
we
you-
were just gonna go
Yeah,
and
how did
walk
you know we
somewhere.
were coming?
Our gods stated that we should come and meet you.
Okay.
Gods.
I, Chandra, worship under Brihaspati, the Vedic god of wisdom and learning. Hello, friends.
Get it.
I am
Go it.
I am
Hello.
Godfrey. Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
I am Godfrey, and I am
Hello.
under Moradin.
Nice. You got it.
The god of forge and hearth.
Okay. And we follow you. You come with us. What? Do you guide us there?
We are understood that you are looking to ascend.
I mean,
Him specifically.
I don't. Is that right? I
Yeah.
thought I was just getting a drink or in a swim
To
in the
move
river.
up through the layers of Mount Celestia,
Oh,
one must better themselves in order to ascend.
Do you mean physically ascend the mountain?
Indeed.
Oh, not ascend has become something different.
Right.
That will be for your friend here.
Mm.
Right.
And
I had a quest. I had a quest of ascension in a previous life that ended very well. I don't want another quest of ascension in this life. I want to
That is
remain as I am, unchanged and alive. Very well. I like that. Do we need any equipment to like climb the mountain?
the path will be shown to you once you are deemed worthy.
Oh shit.
That's gonna take a while.
We have been designated based on the beliefs that the gods see in you. You must dedicate the ascension to one of our gods and choose a path to walk down.
Okay. So you're asking me to convert?
Not convert. You must appeal to one of the deities that reside here. And they will pass judgment on you.
Our religion's a little bit rusty. Do you have a list of gods?
Yeah.
A directory, perhaps?
Someone that
Funny that, I have an entire book of gods!
one that would line up with our or mine.
Uncontrollable greed.
Well,
Don't you look for my god, and then we can do it together.
no.
What's wrong with my god?
I don't think it's
I
anything wrong
think
with your
it's
god.
best to have
But there must be
each our own personal choice.
there must be a lining up of what my values are and what my god's values are.
Yeah.
You know, you don't eat creatures. I really enjoy creatures in my.
Who says I don't eat creatures?
I thought you didn't like it.
I don't like eating the cute ones.
Oh. Sorry.
Very subjective.
Well, as I said, based on our gods' views on you as you came through here,
Yep.
we are the two designated gods that we feel align more likely with your beliefs.
Okay. So,
My deity, Brihaspati,
it's puppy.
is the teacher of the gods.
Now, I like this god already. Knowledge. I like Picasso.
She aligns along the learning and teaching and passage of knowledge.
That does sound like our friend here. Or at least maybe who he was.
Who he is.
Who he
I
wants
think
to
that's
be.
part of still roommates.
Yeah.
The application of that knowledge that I'm.
And I got for I can't do it.
Just keep going, just keep going.
He is the All-Father, and he is the Soul Forger. He goes under creation and smithing to make things and produce things that are better than they were, to mold and change.
That. But working hard at this forge. It's better not.
I believe I will take up Morden's name in my ascension journey.
I thought you might say that.
You are not one of the people that are here to ascend.
Oh.
You
Am I
can
not?
travel with your companion on their journey, but it is them that must take it themselves.
May I ask a question? So as we progress alongside our friend on this journey, we don't have to become better people at all, but our friend does.
It is hoped that you will learn from your friend,
I mean, I hope we do.
Learn from
but
your friend. He said.
only
She said.
one
They
must
said.
take the path, and it's the one that seeks
But it is expected that our friend needs to become a better person as we go along.
To encompass the path that they choose.
That's exciting.
So I have to become better at what I believe is my path.
Sure.
Mm.
It's very technical. I like that.
So, we
Well,
must choose a deity and choose a path.
Master Godfrey, I appreciate your presence and your offer, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Brihaspati and Chandra in this occasion, as the more
Or they come out here and they go towards the water, it's all for nothing. And he mumbles and complains as he walks away.
A question before you leave, Master
Okay.
Godfrey.
Yes?
What does one need to be on the path?
Just the conviction and the will to improve oneself.
Your gods can detect this on a person.
Yes,
Could you?
I cannot. I can see when people are doing good, but true change I cannot detect.
let me get this straight. This that's happening right now is proof that the gods have detected that I'm trying to become a better person. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, that doesn't count. We haven't started the path yet. I'm trying, it's hard.
There are multiple paths for you to decide. I can give you the names of the path.
Oh? You're not coming with us?
I am not coming.
If I were to declare my intent, would that count? If I were to believe I wish to be more than what I am now.
Then you may take on a path of your own. If you wish.
And this has brought about very interesting questions.
As any of you can take on a path that you wish to take.
I will not leave this one unsupervised. I wish to take the path alone.
This is interesting. Is there a particular deity you would like to dedicate your ascension to?
A deity that represents change to oneself, one's person.
Okay. I will look up at some point a deity for you, and I will find a proxy for you to confirm this with at a later point.
If I already have a god, can I ascend?
Yes, this is something that you can do. They may not necessarily be a god here. We usually request that you dedicate the ascension to one of the deities here,
Okay.
but
I don't think it'll be
you
here.
do not have to. If your god is of a lawful good, then they will be able to project here.
I would be interested in doing that.
Excellent.
Yes.
Will you be? Let me check me out a second.
Chaotically evil.
Oh, it'd be so
Easy.
definitely good.
You start sizzling. Your wings start turning into like claws.
That way.
Yeah. Leathery.
Although the celestial dudes that were guarding the house, they had like little hand
Oh,
claws
yeah,
on
they
their
did.
wings, and they were friends of the.
Oh, memory's good. Mine's terrible.
We just listened to it.
They're neutral good, so you could dedicate it because they are good. I like.
Yeah. Let's
You
do
goody
it.
two shoes.
Well, it just comes naturally to some of us.
Okay.
So much work now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people on a path.
Are you taking one yourself?
Oh,
Oh, this one about urine.
I was on about urine.
His path is slightly different from yours.
Yes.
What about Link?
Link, you can consider this and let me know, and I can look up deities that may align with.
He'll say yes just for the experience.
Yes, that's true.
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't want to be tied down to anything.
God of frolicking.
He isn't really tying things down. It's more like a journey.
But imagine recording that in the stone, taking it back.
Mm.
Imagine the kudos.
You
I
are
can
not
record it
bound
for
to a specific path forever. When you leave Mount Celestia, you may return and take a different path. However, each time a non-petitioner, such as Urine, points to Urine, leaves, they must start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to learn the paths that you must take?
Let's look around for everyone else, if everyone else is ready.
I look at
I'm ready.
Brady and just kind of like whisper, "Are you not curious? This is your homeland."
I think I would like to support all of you and be there for you without clouding myself with my own. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Preconceptions.
Burden?
Mm,
It's a burden.
yeah. I have another path that I'm following, and I just fold the portrait up again and unfold it and fold it again.
You can always return and take a different path.
Fair enough.
So, the paths that you can take. There is the eightfold path. The path of 5 virtues. The path of valor. The path of renunciation. Or the path of mystic union. Or the path of gnosis.
What?
Gnosis. Gnosis.
What was the second and third one?
The second from last.
Virtues, valor, renunciation,
The eightfold path,
and eightfold, and
5 virtues, valor, renunciation, mystic union, and gnosis.
What does gnosis mean?
You have to make your decision based
Bonding
on the
together, I
name.
think.
The name alone?
The name
No
alone.
more information?
More information. Once you have picked, you have to go with your gut instinct rather than
Okay, no.
knowing.
Can you just repeat again? Eightfold path.
Eightfold path, 5 virtues, valor, renunciation, mystic union, or gnosis.
And that's the same for all these guys. They have to choose one.
They will have to pick one. And then I will tell you what that path entails. But you can't make that decision.
You could probably figure it out based on the word, like the root word.
The only thought I'm having is diagnosis.
Yeah. Agnostic and things like that. The A means anti. obviously. I think. I might be wrong, but my
Well, I don't want to know what the path is. I just want to know what the word means.
yeah.
Is the gnosis is the common Greek name for knowledge.
Fucking ruined it, mate.
You can't pick
You're-
gnosis now.
You're supposed to pick it on your gut feeling, not pick up. Oh my god.
Can't pick gnosis.
I love
It's
it.
off the table.
Oh no. That's mean.
I'm taking 5 virtues.
No metagaming.
I didn't meant to
Yeah, but it wasn't him.
I know. But Kyle ruined it for everyone, so.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
To be fair, I was trying to help you root word it, so it's probably my fault as well. Sorry.
The path of knowledge, which is the one that I want, I can take.
Not great.
But you didn't know it was the path of knowledge.
This might be better.
To be
Because if you
fair,
go
you
up
might
off-
not have wanted to take the risk on a word that you didn't even know what it meant. So
Yeah.
it might not actually be. You might not take it anyway.
I don't know.
What's pulling you?
Pronunciation, but I don't want to take that one. But let's take only one.
Let's see.
It's the one that's pulling you.
Yeah.
5 virtues is the only one. The only other one. Well, which one did you pick?
I want 5 virtues.
You went for virtues.
Go
Can we
on
both
for
pick
five
the same part?
You can both take the same path.
What does that say about stick?
Mystic Union.
Mm.
So you're
Sounds
taking
good,
5
Eddie.
virtues.
Annoyingly, I was drawn to 5 virtues as well because
I mean,
I don't-
multiple people can do it if you want.
I know it's just boring, isn't it? If we all do the same thing, but I'm thinking about in character. This is the thing. Sprite wants to do good, so
I'm gonna go with Eightfold Path
Yeah,
because you always have when you have you have steps when you have
Mm-hmm.
like when you're an addict, you have steps that you have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Yeah.
my
is it that?
Eightfold
step
Path.
program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sprite?
I don't want to do the same as you, but I think it has to be virtues. If I'm playing in
Okay.
character, then I should
Yep.
do virtues. Yeah.
No worries. Okay.
Does urine get to pick too?
Urine does get to pick, but his is slightly different.
Okay.
No.
Right.
Okay. So I will give you the information surrounding what the powers entail now that you have made a decision.
Do apologize for the
The Google.
like you.
Cheeky.
I mean, it doesn't tell us what the path is. It's just to explain to us what the actual word means for someone that isn't a native English.
I mean,
speaker.
none of us knew what it meant, though. I think that's the whole point. Is you're supposed to choose it because you're curious what it means.
But if
It's
you didn't,
also a Greek word. It's not an English
but if you
word.
didn't know what renunciation meant,
I don't know what renunciation means.
Let me see
Sounds
something.
interesting.
Give something up. But that's the whole point, is knowing what it means.
It's
Like,
like when a baby gets christened, it's like the godparents, do you renounce evil? Yes, I renounce evil.
But that's renouncing, not renunciation.
Yeah.
But
Renounce.
renunciate,
It's
it's like pronounce and pronunciation.
it's the same thing.
The-
What the hell?
So,
Yeah.
the Eightfold Path.
Yep.
You must encompass these beliefs.
Okay.
You must practice patience, practice pacifism, embody courage, spread and embody joy, practice discipline, practice generosity, practice kindness, and teach others.
You know, in Elden Ring, when you you finish a game and you can have the new game start option, it's more difficult. You kind of went the new game plus, like plus 18. Yeah, like super. Chose the hardest one.
I chose no armor, a stick.
No hits. If you get hit, you start again.
Also
no-
got a
no-
blindfold on.
No potions. One hand.
The path of 5 virtues. The 5 virtues that you must embody:
I'm going to write it down because my things
Fine.
died.
honesty, charity,
Oh God.
hope, moderation,
Why?
and tolerance.
Hey, I should have gone with that one.
Virtues.
Yeah.
That's 3 less than I would have to do.
I just put the path of 5 virus. Virtue. Honesty, charity, hope, moderation, and tolerance. So I've got to be more tolerant of you.
Hey, that's a
Hey,
form of
we
tolerance.
haven't
Mine
started.
doesn't say tolerance, to be honest. I don't.
You know, I'm only teasing.
And when you
Yeah.
say these paths that you have chosen to take, and the deity that you have chosen to take them, which I will pick up later, that's less relevant, more flavour. You feel all of those concepts wash over your, not your mind, but your being. Something inside of you that you can't feel until you feel this. And we're going to end that session.
Nice.
So, thank you all for visiting us at the Hodgepodge Tavern. Our players have decided to take on paths of their own to ascend Mount Celestia. Tune in next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. UK time, to see just how well they do in embodying these concepts of spirituality. And as always, please do follow us, like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitch, and
YouTube.
go to our YouTubes and catch up if this is like your first time watching. We will be taking a short break when we will then start doing our experience rundown. I will pop up a poll, a straw poll, so you can vote for your favourite player of the session. And they may just get some bonus experience based on what you vote. Kyle, you're not allowed to vote. You've ruined it for everyone.
Oh, I'm being really harsh on Kyle. Oh.
So I will pop that up shortly, and we will see you next week if you don't stay along.
All right. Bye.
Bye. And welcome back. So we're going to run through our XP rundown. So each of our players gets to vote for another player based off of the different criteria that I have. So the first one I'm putting out to the table is Flip for creative uses of spells or abilities. Who do you feel encompassed?
Oh gosh.
There's not been a great deal.
I'm gonna give it to Kyle for using his phone.
I'll
Wow.
take it.
No, I'm not salty about it. I'm just saying you should get it because that's a creative use of
That's not a spell.
I mean, it is magic.
Oh, it is an
any
ability.
highly, advanced technology is indistinguishable from
I
magic.
didn't realise Spike had a phone.
We're not playing Spelljammer here, guys.
No, really.
That's tricky. What do you do?
The one
You-
person who liberally uses their spells is not here, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you used your ability to change yourself and practice changing into a bladeling. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Which has led to
Yeah.
a potential
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
and
That's
plot.
true. That's true.
That is,
I mean, I
very
only did that because
significant.
because Spike suggested it, but yeah.
But
We
you
did,
did-
we
you
did
gave,
learn
I think
something.
you gave the idea by changing your
Yeah.
into your masculine form and all the detail and stuff. So maybe
that has opened up options, which is
Yeah.
good.
I'd say that was pretty creative.
Okay. If everyone's in agreement, that would be 20 experience to Kim. Next up, we have heroic, selfless, or furthering the party goal.
D being voluntold that he has to get better.
Mm. I just want to go. Now I have 8 paths. Eight
Now I have to be a
folds.
really
Eight
good
folds.
person.
You don't have to do all 8. You just have
Oh.
to encompass one of the 8.
Oh!
So
I
you
was
can
gonna
pick
say
your
that
favourite.
passive
others.
is gonna grow.
I'm gonna teach others how stupid they are.
But you do have to do it with kindness
Hey, that's.
and patience.
Hey,
That's true.
I thought it was just one.
Yeah, I like the selflessness of you trying to
Because you really don't want to do it. He doesn't
not
wanna
be an
do it,
addict. Yeah.
But
I want to go there, but I don't want to do all this.
Yeah.
I just
Yep.
want to go to the end goal.
Yep.
yeah,
No, yeah.
you're
Yeah.
you're taking it for the team.
And every time you do one of those steps, it gets you slightly closer, which is good.
To killing myself. Ugh.
No, you already did that, honey.
I'm to do it again.
Do it. Watch me do it
Set
again.
number 2.
The first didn't work. You gotta try again until it works.
Watch me do it
Isn't
again.
that the definition of madness?
Yes. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting
Expecting
different
different
results.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
If everyone's in agreement, that will be 20 experience to Philippe or D.
Why
Has it
not?
tipped you over to level 3?
I don't think so.
Next up, we have intangibles. Anything you felt that doesn't necessarily encompass any of those previous categories that you feel should be rewarded.
I can only think of ones for myself, but I feel like I can't say for myself.
Look at my XP. No joke.
Oh,
How
What do
many?
you got?
he's one away from
899.
Yeah.
It's okay. You'll get it next level.
I mean, I
You get
did
it next
like-
session.
how you, when we saw the merchant being attacked, you were just like, boom, in there.
freeze punk.
Yeah.
Actually, I hadn't thought about that. I was thinking about like forcing the haggle for the getting the amber, like you know.
Oh,
That was good as
You
well.
were gonna hand over 200 gold, and I was
I
like,
wasn't.
oh, I thought you were.
I was gonna make one of you pay
I
for
thought
it.
you were. Yeah, but you were willing to accept it, and then we got it for free. So that's
Getting boards to fix the house.
yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, you did make our crow's house nice again.
Really nice.
Well, slightly nice, but yeah. Yeah, I can't vote for myself, so I'll vote for you.
Yeah, it's between the two of you because you both did something interesting.
Nah, you go for it.
No, he knows he's gonna win the fucking straw poll.
Actually, we have 2 votes in the straw poll.
Yeah, it's
How's it looking at the moment?
Twice.
I wish my friends would watch like
One.
PJ. I love that you watch on YouTube. That is no slight on you. I just
Did it register?
I don't know.
did you?
That was expected.
You have
Did
one
Josh-
vote that isn't Kyle.
Yeah, Josh
I was
voted
experimenting.
something.
Okay, so maybe we vote for we
was
vote a
wondering if
game
you
on the
could do it twice.
voting. And,
No.
I met a game on the vote.
well,
Okay,
you,
so we've got, what have we got? Haggling
haggling and freeze
and
punk.
freeze punk.
See, sigil PD.
No.
That's my vote. That's my vote. I'm not gonna get gnosis. I'm gonna get
There was
20
there
points
was
for you.
something there was something Sprite did this episode that I remembered. Oh, that was like, okay, that was good, but I don't remember specifically. I'm voting for Sprite, but I don't know.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
voting for
remember
you,
why
so we're going to
specifically.
cancel out.
Okay, so let's do Sprite then.
Sprite.
Do it.
That's 20
Do it.
experience for Sprite.
Aw. Woo woo. Getting there slowly.
And on that note, our poll has been open for 8 minutes, so I'm going to.
What about we had an encounter that we resolved without fighting. That we could have killed the guy and got the experience, but we,
You just want to tip yourself over.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Even tried to
Don't you
take
get
the
session
weapon
XP?
away.
Huh?
Don't you get session XP?
Yeah, surely.
Depends on what
Only
you
if
did
we
during that
did
session.
something cool.
We stopped the guy from being robbed, and we used the spell.
Yeah.
We could have killed him, but we decided be
Yeah.
good people.
Technically, that's an encounter.
I'm just saying.
This is true. I know it's because you want to tip yourself over.
No, I'm just trying to actually get to a level where we have a spell. to
You're
take two.
useful. Before his challenge,
Spells.
before
Yeah,
his challenge in
poetry.
ascension.
What are spells?
Give him his wizard class.
I actually don't know either. so I'm trying to get level 3.
Give him his wizard class before he does the this next journey.
Well, first up, we'll resolve
But
the
we
straw
can't
poll.
level up until we have like downtime to level up anyway.
You
Sorry.
have to take some downtime.
We'll take downtime before we go on the journey. Don't worry about that. Before we
Okay.
go on the journey.
So, the results of the straw poll are 1 vote for Kyle from Kyle.
Are there not 3? I said 3.
I think
You can only vote 1 per person.
Fuck.
The 3 alt accounts didn't work.
And 1 vote
Totally
for
not
Kim. And that was a genuine vote from a listener, even if that listener was Josh.
Nice.
So that is 20 experience for Kim.
Nice.
And I suppose you did peacefully resolve an encounter.
It's just the truth.
So I will give you 25 experience.
Hey, 1 will be enough.
Don't argue it. I need to catch up.
I really liked Josh's explanation as to why he voted for me. It said that I asked a question that got Carl to say that urine produces a warm, tingly sensation.
Nice.
Nice.
Urine does.
I mean, it was a calming sensation, but yes.
This entire fucking episode, man.
I did not plan any of this. I did
Not
not have
like going
any.
over the fact that we stepped into a river of cum.
Oh, we didn't though.
Well,
Swirling,
Cum is not
swirling
sweet
white
though,
liquid.
or refreshing.
That afterwards can be, that's like embellishment.
and on that
On
note,
that note.
thank you for joining us at the Hodgepodge Tavern. We will see
Level
you next week.
Level 3.
See you next
Bye,
week.
Oh dear.
I gotta take that short.